Well, well, well. Good afternoon, chat. Good afternoon. How are you all doing on this fine, fine Friday? I am so very, 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 very happy to share with you guys. Hellbent Games official waiting for TechSmith. I am so incredibly happy to share with you guys the project that I have been talking about for so long. It has been announced, and I can see already there are Hellbent devs in chat trolling me. There are people who know very well what this is in chat. This is a very special sneak peek at VHS. Oh no, devs! This is a sneak peek at VHS, which I have been playtesting for a number of months now. I have been dying to share with you guys the details of this game, but I have been very, very, very good at keeping my mouth shut. Oh my goodness. Is that Twitch staff? Oh God, we got Twitch staff in here. Oh my goodness. We have got, what is VHS? VHS. We're gonna have a Q&A with devs after this very special little stream. We're gonna do a Q&A session after that. So pack in all your questions for after that. But before that, I figure, why don't we just don't hide the memes? I like, why don't we play a game of VHS? You guys can see for the first time in the world a game of VHS, what it looks like, how it plays, and we're gonna I mean, basically we're just gonna get in. Why don't we just get in and play a game? Why don't we get in and play a game, guys? I have to hide some stuff from you, which is why you don't see some stuff. But this is going to be, we're gonna get into a game. We're gonna play a game, and you guys will get to see it, and it's gonna be super, super, super fun. This is, yeah, world premiere, legitimately a world premiere. I'm gonna be playing with Vanguard and with I'll be playing with Kenzo and Chris and Kyle, and it's going to be extraordinarily fun. I'm super, super excited to do this. I'm going to, I mean, basically, I can see some of them are in chat. We're basically ready to go. So if you guys want to queue up and get into the game, we can get this game fired up, and we'll do some voice chat in the match itself, and then afterwards we'll do some video chatting, and you'll be able to see some faces and do some questions and answers. Let's do this. Yes, let's get in there. Let's do this. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hi there.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So do we want to just ready up, and then at the load screen, we're ready to show some stuff?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it, guys. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, Vanguard, ready up, buddy.
I got you.
Oh,
Waiting
man.
for Vanguard doesn't sound right.
Waiting for it just doesn't have that same ring to it, huh?
I know.
Does that have the same ring? Yeah. No mousetrap?
No mousetrap.
No mousetrap?
Right,
Okay.
Van? No mousetrap?
Right, Vanguard?
All right, we're good to show this, though, right?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We are loading in. Oh,
the world premiere
man.
of the loading screen. And so you can't see this, but I see some very familiar text up in the top right corner of my screen.
I grabbed
Yeah.
the
Oh
screen
my
of
god!
it.
Oh my! So this is something they do every time they have to. I'm always the last one to load in. They always grab screenshots of waiting for TechSmith 314. So I don't know why that started or how that started. Okay. Now you may notice a little bit something about my attire, chat. I'm wearing a very special shirt, aren't I?
I'm in the basement.
And this character
I'm in
doesn't
bio.
usually come with this beard either.
That's true. Oh, crap. He's in library. He's here. Already? Here.
Okay.
He's right here.
I'm going straight
He's
for
going into
firebomb.
gym.
Yeah, I'm in the music room. I'm building a shock
He's,
sphere.
I'm building
Library
electric
side
too,
gym.
so we're gonna have
Oh god.
competing.
That's fine. It'll give me the stun for
I
fire.
think he went towards
That's true.
workshop.
Workshop? Okay, I don't think I'm near that. Oh. No, never mind. It's very close. Oh, he's right here. Ah, he saw me.
Come towards me. And
I
I'm
need
fine.
help.
I have a weapon in the basement. I don't even make it.
Oh no. Oh, I got hit. I got hit.
Are you in gym?
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
gym.
he's in your bio. He's in bio right now. He's gonna help me.
Oh, okay,
Oh my
okay.
god.
I got coward.
I took a hit
Hit him,
too.
Kyle.
I'm going towards courtyard.
Yeah, it's the werewolf.
Come over
I saw him.
come
Oh,
over.
I got coward again. He howled me.
I'm going into the courtyard. Oh god. Okay.
Don't die on us, Tech.
He's hunting. Oh. Yes. You
Right
got him.
here.
You got him. You got him. Get him.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
First hit?
good hit. Good
First
hit.
hit fire.
First hit fire
Molotov,
feels good.
nice.
Want to heal me up? I'll heal you up.
Okay,
Where
awesome.
are you
Thank you.
guys?
Woo!
I'm over here.
Oh, he's like right here. Wow.
Shit.
Oh god, he howled again.
Healing.
Oh boy.
Gonna try to loop him.
Okay.
Nope.
Sounds like it didn't work great.
It didn't work.
All right, we need heals here. We're in danger.
Yeah, we're now. We're
Hey,
in
I don't know where you're
danger
at.
of-
Which shop?
I went to.
Oh god, I see him right here.
Why are you healing? The wolf's right there.
I got a weapon right here. If you bring him down this way.
Don't do it. Oh, okay.
my goodness.
All right. I'm
That's the
supposed to be
first
showing
down
off the
ever.
game when he kills me first.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
This is the
What a
most
guy.
authentic experience of the game.
I guess
I'm
that's
getting you
true.
up.
This is
Get a couple
exactly how
orbs, that
it
would help.
goes.
Okay, we're gonna let him bleed out, right?
No.
You communicated that too late. I already had him up.
Oh.
I'm taking a hit. I'm down.
Oh my god.
On top of me.
Wow, he really didn't like getting hit with fire first, huh?
Oh, he took that personally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. That too.
Thanks, Chris.
You're good, right, Kyle?
Kyle's holding in most of his blood. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's over in lobby. Yeah, let's
Look, all my bleeding is internal. That's where the blood's supposed to be.
Exactly. Whoa!
Oh, he got
That
out of the
was
way.
so
He got
close.
out of the way. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Vanguard gets
for
so
everyone
good at this
wondering,
thing so fast.
the wolf is Vanguard.
He's coming.
Wolf's a jerk.
Wolf is
Wolf
a
is
jerk.
Tech, I need you to take the hit.
Chris, you can take the hit, right?
No.
Everyone's saying who else has to take the hit. I need to go
I didn't
build a
actually have
weapon.
enough
Okay, I
weapon to do
haven't built
anything
a
there.
single weapon this whole match. Oh god.
He's on me. I can hear it.
Okay, I'm almost built
I'm gonna
my
heal myself.
shock sphere.
Healing myself because
Here, I'll heal you,
no one
heal
else will help. No, it's too late. I
Alright,
healed
heal
you.
me.
He's hunting right on top of me. Oh shit.
Come
Yeah,
to
I'm
us.
hit.
Yeah, we're over here, Chris.
I'm in the
I'm gonna cover
basement
Chris. I'm
because
gonna
I couldn't
cover
get anywhere. So
Oh, can you come to science?
Come to this entrance.
sure. I'm on my way.
All right, I'm just
He's still
charging
on
up
you?
my shock sphere.
No. I lost him in the basement.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's heal
Are
up.
you heal me then? Yeah, I'll heal Chris.
Where are you guys at?
Chris. We're down here
Okay, awesome.
by vending machines.
Perfect.
Coming.
He'll never come down here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, we got it.
Doesn't even heal me.
This is the second time Chris has done that this match.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm nervous. Okay.
I got my shock sphere. I'm ready.
Okay, I can help now. Oh, you're done?
Two legs.
You guys are downstairs?
Tech, where are you?
I'm up here in the gym.
We're-
Oh, you're
we're
over there. Okay. Oh,
Oh, let's get him.
okay.
You can... Oh, he's taunting us.
All right.
He's here. He's
Imagine
here.
taking
On
it first and then taunting.
Where'd he go?
pick. Right here.
I got him.
Oh, damn. You got him.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Don't get,
Get
it.
him, no!
Don't get it. Don't get it. Oh,
Thank God,
man.
that was close.
That was so close.
Way to drag that one out.
Whew. Okay.
He'll never spawn here. He'll never spawn here. He'll never spawn here.
Okay.
Ooh, he didn't actually spawn here. I'm good. He's not in the drama
He's over
area,
here.
so.
He's here on blue ping.
Okay. Curse and Holy left.
I'm building holy right now.
He's coming
That's
over
the
lobby right
curse
now.
for you, Tech.
Bait him lobby. Bait him lobby. Bait him lobby.
Loop him.
You don't have to. I'm just joking.
Got him. Juked him.
Keep juking. Keep
He left. He
juking.
left. He left. He left.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's over
Keep
here.
going.
Okay. I'm gonna build a curse sword. Oh.
Oh, I ran out. Oh, he ran
get
in.
him!
Oh, then he. Oh no.
No!
No!
Oh no.
No!
Oh, we blew it.
No.
Oh,
No. I'm gonna
God.
take a hit here.
Oh, I failed in the basement. Oh, I failed in the basement. He's gonna show up in the basement.
Oh, I lost him. I lost him.
Yeah, he's
Almost
probably going to the
done my holy
basement.
Oh, I
slingshot.
didn't. I didn't lose him.
Oh no!
I have a weapon.
Whoo!
He's on me here. He's on me
Okay.
here.
Where you at? Ping, man. Ping.
Just pinging here.
That's nice and far away.
He's on me right
I'm
now.
right here.
Courtyard.
I'm right here. Hi.
Oh hi! I got about a half a cursed sword made. You got
He's in music room right now on me. I'm gonna take a hit here.
I think I gotta build
Try to loop him.
staff.
I'm just waste his time.
Oh
Loop failed.
God!
I don't know
Hit
what's happening.
someone.
We're shaking all over the place.
Yeah. Oh
He's
God!
on top of me
I
right now.
failed
You
again.
keep doing that. You keep failing. I'll kill him when
Okay,
he comes
sounds good.
downstairs. This is a perfect plan.
Perfect
He's running
plan.
over courtyard.
Failed definitely on purpose. Oh yeah, here he is. He's oh God!
Run to that! Run to that spot!
Ah no! Oh God, he's enraged.
Oh, he's enraged. He's enraged. Careful.
I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. I'm too young to die.
Oh my God!
Chris, you lived a good life.
Yeah, you weren't. You're definitely not too young.
Thanks, both of
It
you.
was your time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just be here in the pasture you put me out in, and
Okay. I thought he was gonna come
Okay,
up the
Tech.
stairs.
We have both.
I thought
killed.
I was just gonna die the minute you got me up there, Kyle. Thank you.
Where you guys at?
I don't know. I'm running.
I'm here. I'm here.
We're in courtyard. He's coming towards us. He's on yellow right
No.
now.
He's
Go
on
this way.
yellow? All right, I'm here with a demon sword if you need it.
I need to heal you. I need to heal you.
I think that's called a curse sword.
The cursed sword. I have a cursed sword over here.
Okay. Tech, we're over here.
Okay.
I'll just
come
heal
help.
myself, guys.
You're fine.
I didn't heal anyone else. I figured
You're
they're not gonna
fine.
do much for me. I am
Okay.
fine.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm gonna try to ambush him.
You're gonna try to ambush him?
Oh shit! He's on me right here. He's right here. He's
Oh,
right
where?
here.
Okay.
Ah, right here, right here.
All right, I'm already in the courtyard.
Through the courtyard.
No.
Oh
my
no!
God.
I got held. I got held.
Okay.
Don't get hit. Don't
Okay,
get
just
hit.
have to be faster than Textman. Just have to be
Don't
faster.
Oh, he is coming. No, he's not coming for me.
Yeah, he's going for you. Oh no, he's not.
Okay. Good news, guys.
Oh,
I'm alive.
kill him!
Get him! Oh, okay, got him.
Did Tech actually get the hit?
Yeah, I caged him in smaller and
He's got
smaller and
two of the
smaller with the
hits?
cursed sword.
I've
I
never played a real
got two
game.
of the hits. This is the best showing ever. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh God.
Or are we kidding? You're clearly the
Help
best
me.
player in the world, or at least in the top 500.
He's definitely currently the best non-dev teen player on the live servers right now.
Oh God.
I'd say that for sure. I think
yeah, with confidence.
unquestionably that
There's
would be
so many
a fair
caveats
statement.
into that. I don't know if that's really a compliment.
It is. I think
That's
you
just a
should take
massive
the
asterisk.
gift horse and take the win.
He's held me
Oh
here.
God.
Carlton
I
body.
think I'm gonna go down, guys.
Just don't do that.
No, he lost me.
Oh no, he hit me. Oh my god. He hit me in the
Come this way,
bathroom.
come this way.
Come to courtyard. Come to
All
courtyard.
right, yeah. I'm coming.
I have a weapon.
Can I get a heal?
Yeah, I
Right here.
guess.
Cute.
Come to courtyard. We have a stun and a kill.
It's my lot in life.
Chase me right here.
Yeah, come to courtyard. Come to courtyard.
I'm coming to courtyard. He's right on me.
That's cool, yeah. Thanks, sir. Oh, stun?
Get him. Can you stun him?
No, he
you
didn't
got
stun
around
him.
the
He just
corner. We're up the corner.
pickled him a bit.
It's just upset him. Oh,
blocked this side.
There's no way that was your only shot, was it?
That
God.
was my second shot, so I got nothing left.
Oh no!
All right, Kenzo, do you have enough to kill?
I got 20.
Oh shit! Why'd you bring them all in here?
Oh, he's
God.
enraged. This
Oh
is
great!
bad.
Now he's really pissed.
He
I think I
looks
gotta-
really mad.
I think I gotta drop this weapon. to build
He's
more.
hunting.
Oh boy. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Don't do it. That was so
Get out of
close.
there! Get out of there!
Don't do it. I'm the streamer. No, Vanguard, don't do this to me. I'm dead.
Here you
You're
go.
not dead yet.
Okay, I'm
Not
not
actually
actually
trying,
dead.
but you're not actually dead yet.
You're bleeding.
I'm not actually
critical.
dead yet.
He's on me here. He's on me here.
What are you, a little naked baby?
You have no stun or no kill, so I'm just gonna go for tech.
Damn
Why you gotta be so creepy, Tech?
On the upside,
Okay.
if tech dies,
gonna
we'll
get
get to
hit.
show off death mechanics.
Well, we could
cool.
show that off without
Yeah.
me, okay?
Oh,
Hey guys, let's not get Tech
okay,
up and
well,
show off
I'm
some
the
death
king.
mechanics.
First.
There we go.
Okay, I'll look for a book.
Okay, you'll need it.
I
Kenzie,
don't know.
you're dead.
It feels like a
I'm
great
dead,
weight.
dead, yeah.
Great weight has
Dead,
just been
dead.
lifted off the team.
Wow.
Damn.
It's like, you know when you
Wow,
cut the anchor
harsh.
from the boat? It kind of feels like that.
He's on me here.
These last like 4 months or whatever it's been, I've been
Yeah, how old
so
me?
nice and friendly to you.
Coming down the hall.
Is this the part where I point out that he made your shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's
beard.
true. That's true. I made it. I can.
I made him make your shirt though, so I think that counts for something.
Yeah, but I'm,
I have no shots anymore.
Where
Yeah,
are you guys?
I gotta go build
I'm in
a.
gem.
I'm in
I'm gonna
the.
take a
Hey,
hit
hey,
here.
hey, Tech.
Yeah, what's up?
You wouldn't leave a poor hurt girl bleeding, would
Let
you?
me heal you up.
All right.
You have a weapon?
I do.
oh no, is
Okay,
this gonna
good.
turn into one of Chris's roleplay servers?
No.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Wait, he's in the back. He's in the back. Tech.
Oh, he just started hunting.
Very specific
We're
concern.
screwed. We're screwed.
Ah.
Now, were you shooting at him or just near him to scare him?
I was just trying to save you, Tech.
Okay.
Get you some distance. Oh, and then you run right in front of him. Nice move. Ah. I wasted my second shot trying to help you there.
Oh, man. Oh, God, he's
This is
gonna
a
kill me.
disaster.
He's gonna kill me. I need help.
Trying to build another weapon. Oh, hi, Kyle.
Oh, no.
I'm halfway through a slingshot. Okay, we're in danger. I'll tank it. Oh, he missed.
Oh, my
All right,
God.
I'll tank the hit here.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, I'm gonna heal up.
There's no way he's gonna come back to the station, right?
No, there's not a chance.
Okay, good.
I found book.
Oh,
Where?
Back.
Okay, I'll come get it. I'm
He's
really close. I'm just
everywhere.
gonna get Kyle up, and then come to you.
You guys should build. You guys should build weapons first.
I'm gonna go for my, I'll go
Where
for
did
my
you say it
weapon.
was, Kenzo?
Back loading bay. Yeah, behind you. Turn around. Left, back corner. Left. No. Yeah, right here.
Ah, it's hiding. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know if
heal
I've
up in the
seen that one
basement.
before.
He's all over that top level, man.
Where's
And
your
then-
body, Kenzo? Courtyard, right?
I am in math room. I'm in math room.
In
It's by me.
bathroom.
Hunting near
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal first. I can't go and risk getting you up. You're not gonna be any more dead,
just,
though, right?
Just just heal up.
I'm in the
Oh,
boiler room if you want
shards
to
up,
heal
shards
party
up.
down here. Oh no.
Shards up. Let me get you healed, Tech.
Okay. Oh boy, he's gonna
Hey,
get
I
that
should
shard.
wave at everyone on stream. You know what? Just get out of here, Tech.
Just get
Save
out of here.
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
More points for me.
I just went the longest way around.
Chris is trying to die as a hero here.
Kyle, you
3,
feeling
2,
good
1.
about
Where's the
that?
shard? When's he gonna get that shard?
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten it
I know. I'm
already.
so worried. It's just gonna pop when.
Yeah. Make sure you
Okay, there it
There it
is.
is.
Yeah.
There we
Okay.
That's
That's
Kyle,
not
finish
good.
healing.
I'm working on
good
it.
news is I was further away, so there shouldn't be a chance he comes after me.
Oh, he's coming after me.
Okay,
You're
good.
dead, Kyle. Like dead.
Just kill him. Just hit him with the
Shoot him, yeah.
slingshot.
End the game. Be the hero.
Yeah, be
Kyle.
the hero.
Oh, hi, Tech.
Oh hi.
I had to burn both my slingshots.
Just following you around so I could be on stream. Look at me.
Kyle, next time burn both your slingshots to win.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for the advice, guy who's not
Yeah.
alive.
Oh, shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He's gonna hit me, guys.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. I saw. It looks like he's gonna hit you.
Yeah. There's the hit.
Yeah,
Knew
he
it was
got
gonna
you.
happen sooner or later.
Did he actually see me go up here? No.
Oh, probably.
Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna go build that.
This is close.
I know.
Yeah.
Why is he in the basement? Don't be hunting in the basement. I'm dead. I'm
No!
dead.
No.
I'm
get
dead.
the book!
Just dead.
Yeah. Chris purposely grabbed the book.
Oh,
so that
don't
it
hit
would be
me.
on him when he died.
He left me.
Oh, he left him alone. Why?
He left me alone. Oh.
He's on me. He's hunting me.
Oh, good. I'm happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
I'm gonna
why?
take a hit here.
He wants to get the rage. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
He didn't want to waste the rage on Chris.
gotcha.
Wow, not worth wasting the rage
Vanguard
on.
is too good.
Vanguard
Can we
is
ban
too
him
good.
once the game comes?
Yes, I think right
Yeah.
after this is his last
Okay.
game.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god.
What are you doing? Heck, are you setting up the game right now?
Just trying to adjust voice volumes.
Are we too
Are
loud?
we too loud?
Sometimes people get a little bit excited. No! I have it. It's 90%.
Kenzo, where's your body?
No!
Math room.
Math room.
I love it.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Vanguard. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Oh god.
No.
Oh my god. I'm like, I have 90% of a cross made. Oh. Oh my god.
We won as a team.
Wow.
And if Jack could see the cams, everyone just threw up their arms.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Good game.
Good game, man. Oh my god.
Oh, the health bars.
Oh yeah. Look how close
Heck,
that
you got
was,
more
man.
points than Kenzo. Look at that.
Look at that. I got all the points. I'm not sharing the screen, so we can just all confirm that I definitely had the most points in that game.
Looks like you had the least, I think.
No, it's the highest number. See the highest number there?
Well-
That one's mine.
That's weird. This is Kyle.
Oh, that's so weird on my end. It definitely looks like I'm the most impressive. Okay, let me set
I
up.
think this is the first time I've seen you top a leaderboard. So.
Look, I show up under pressure. What can I say?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
So I'm just setting things up on my end to make sure that everything looks good.
Okay, I gotta mute his thing. So I don't hear
Go
myself
back
talk.
to
man. Like-
studio mode.
Dude, that was a good game.
That
Yeah.
was so close. That was incredible.
I got aggressive at the end, and I did it because of it.
I was overjoyed when you took it, when you came in on that.
Okay.
I slid back from my desk, arms in the air.
Oh man, the one in the hallway, I actually like threw my hands off my keyboard. I thought I was dead.
Oh my god.
Look, I think we're also reeling from the fire first hit, to be honest.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fire
That's the
first
real
hit.
victory here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, so
Vanguard, when you sorry, if
Well,
you wanna.
yeah, we got everybody's faces on stream now. So I'll just do a little round of introductions, left to right, top to bottom. So right here is Kenzo.
Not on my
No.
screen.
Oh, well, on my
Oh,
screen,
Okay, on his screen.
on my screen,
your
this one's Kenzo.
Ah.
And here's Chris, and then over there is Kyle. Over there is Kyle, and then that one's Vanguard, which some of you probably know, some of you might not.
I know
and-
Vanguard.
Oh, you do. So yeah, I guess why don't we go ahead and you guys can kind of introduce yourselves and just tell a little bit about who you are at the company, and just so people know a little bit about who you are. Why don't we go ahead?
Go ahead, Kenzo.
Yeah.
Start with me.
Yeah. I want to hear you say first.
Cool. I'm Kenzo. I'm the lead character artist here at Hellbent Games. Been working here for 3.5 years or so, and been on this project the whole time. So it's pretty exciting to finally be able to show the world what we've been working on, because we've been working on it for a long time. It's been a lot of iteration, a lot of different versions of the game that we've gone throughout the years, and it's awesome to finally see it out there and in sort of tech's hands nonetheless, which is pretty cool to see. So, yeah.
Awesome. Chris?
Yeah, I've also been working on the game for a long time, a little longer than Kenzo since we started the game. And I've been at the company for 15 years since I started the company, but I'm the creative director here, so I oversee all of the production, and this game's been absolutely amazing. And first of all, I wanted to say thanks, Tech, for having us on your stream, and thank you so much for playing the game in secret and keeping our secrets for the last many months, and it's been really great getting to know you and getting your feedback on the game. He does give pages and pages of feedback. So
I do.
it's been really great seeing other people, and you were some of the first people, Vanguard, and you were some of the first people outside of the company to play it, and just a really crazy day today showing it to people, because we've been working on it for over 4 years, so it's a long time in production, and finally get to tell people about it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Kyle?
Yeah, I'm Kyle. I am the community manager and media producer for Hellbent Games. I've been with the company for a solid 2 months now. So I was brought on to help launch the project, and honestly, it's been an extraordinary experience. Our whole team here is wonderful. We have some incredibly talented people. And yeah, I also made the trailer that everybody saw today, and that was a lot of fun because that got finished 3 minutes before it went live.
Dude, the trailer was
Man.
so good. I was so happy with that. The music, the angles, the showing off all the fun stuff was just so fantastic.
It was amazing. Just to get to see like some of the shots in there. I mean, that was new to us too. It was awesome to see.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I mean, everything you saw was from the builds you guys have been playing. It's got like I guess you guys were playing different builds up until today. So today you probably saw a bunch of new stuff you haven't seen, but these guys have been playing a build from back in April for the last months, and we just we're updating the build for them pretty soon, but they got to see the latest version of it today. So,
Yeah, absolutely. And Vanguard, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself as well?
I'm Vanguard. I'm mostly an IT guy, but I play games on the side and been pretty hooked to VHS since the moment Tech got us in there.
Yeah, Vanguard. I mean, most of you guys know Vanguard as a mod in the channel, so now we have faces for everyone. So yeah, basically we're just gonna take a little bit to answer some questions, find out a little bit more about what the F you guys just saw. That was a good game, I think, to have as
such a good game.
Honestly, I thought it was a great game.
Yeah, that was really solid. I was a
Vanguard,
little bit worried.
I listened 5 minutes. I was pretty happy. about
I know,
that part.
right? Yeah, it was super funny. Hey, Granny's in chat. Granny's been
Hi, Granny.
Yeah, Granny's been helping with some of the play testing too. So that's super crazy.
That's awesome. Hello, Granny.
So the game, I mean, you know what, Chris, why don't you just take a minute to give us a little blurb about what the game is, and
Sure.
just let people know.
So the game is set in the early 80s. It's a group of teenagers that love to go to their local video store like you did back in the 80s. And they all kind of love different monster movies. And they have a little club. They hang out in this club. It's a Video Horror Society. It's their play on VHS. They like the name. And they get together on a Friday night at the video store and accidentally open a portal into another dimension, which rips them into real world movies where one of their friends turns into a monster and they've got to fight their friend to the death. And it's pretty much that's it in a nutshell.
It's so good. I know. I love the lore to this game. It's so fantastic. So it's an asymmetrical, as you guys saw. It was me and Kenzo and Chris and Kyle against Vanguard, who was playing the monster. Let's see, what other questions that I have planned? I mean, honestly, chat has so many questions.
Yeah, let's just go to questions. I mean, I can say that you saw the werewolf fighting in the high school today, but it's kind of the inspiration came from the cabin in the woods with whatever monster you want and whatever location you want. So it's Vanguard picked playing the werewolf, but he could have picked from our other two monsters that are available at launch as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which changes the game up completely.
Different monster. Oh my god, it's insane how much the different monsters completely change how you approach the game, because there's a whole strategy, because you understand the monsters' kit, their abilities, and the abilities are so different that it changes exactly how you approach trying to not die and kill it at the same time. Let's see. What do we got? We got a question. Let's see. And you guys can just say, you're not cool.
Sure, yeah, just fire anything. We're willing to say no if we don't want.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, how many maps and monsters do you plan to release at launch?
3 maps. You saw the high school map we were just playing in. There's also a hotel map. And there's one called the Facility, which the best way to describe that would be like it's like an evil corporation in a mountain built a facility to build biological creations to have a pretend side to say like these are great and friendly and will help the world. And then they also have the ones they sell that are mechanized. And one of their creations is one of our monsters. Each monster has a themed map and monster together. So the high school and the werewolf are tied together in our Howl High fictitious. We have fake movies for all of these things that you actually play out inside of the game in a way. And the Facility has a monster called the Wart, which Kenzo, you want to describe what the Wart is exactly?
Well, it stands for Weaponized Amphibious Replicant Technology or something like that. Yeah.
Zoe's just going, oh my god. Yeah. They're butchering creations. Yeah.
Zoe, our lead writer, just absolutely died inside.
Yeah. It's basically this amalgamation of all these different animal DNAs to create like the perfect killing machine. So it's kind of like a big lizard, like a dinosaur, but he's also got like fish DNA in him and all this stuff. So
he has a power where he can echolocate and like sense where
he's
other
got
people
like
are.
bat DNA, so he can echolocate, and then he has his acid armor, so his E ability lets him armor up, and then he creates a shell that tanks one of the hits. So when he has that up, you basically just run as the teens. So he's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we have a third map, which is a creepy old mansion hotel that a doll master lives in. He creates his own little mini dolls. He's this living, breathing doll, and he vomits out baby dolls around the world, and then he can control those from a distance. And the little dolls are ankle biters. It's so
scary.
Creepy.
Oh my god, scary. He's so terrifying.
Whatever you think it is, it's worse than that.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Yeah,
it is. It really is.
It doesn't matter how many times we make him dance or smile or do anything. Everything he does is just creepier. And
yeah,
creepier.
Exactly. Every time he does something new, it's somehow worse. It's more horrifying.
And if you play through the movies, there's like the whole backstory narrative that Zoe wrote, and we read through that the other day, and oh my goodness, that's terrifying. I don't want to spoil anything because it gets pretty crazy, but it's that's nightmare fuel for sure.
Yeah. Granny has a great question. Which evil do you think has changed the most since the start of beta to now?
Doll Master.
Which evil?
Yeah.
Doll Master for sure.
Doll Master. For sure,
yeah, that makes sense.
So the first one we made was the werewolf, and we had the high school map and werewolf for a long, long time. And he's kind of what you see is what you get. He's a big beast, and he can use his 3 abilities. He can run a berserk mode. He can run really fast to chase it down. That's what Vanguard was doing to us many times in that match.
Yeah.
He has an ability to howl, and when he does that, it's such an overpowering noise that it makes anyone around him cower. They cover their ears, and they can't shoot weapons and stuff like that. So they basically have to flee, or they're going to get hit. And then his third ability is it's a sense ability where he can hunt, and he basically does a game of hot or cold in a room where he can move around. And if he moves a little this way, his heart gets excited if you're in that direction. And if he moves the wrong direction, it gets quieter. If he's nowhere near anyone, his heart you don't hear the heart noise at all. So when you're in a room and you're hiding in a locker in a corner and he starts hunting, it's very organic. It's a matter of him searching around trying to find where the sound is. But if you don't have help and you're not getting any help, or you don't have a weapon, you're going to be found pretty. It's super intense. So you just kind of see what you see as you get. And we spent a long time making sort of our first monster. And we very consciously said, we want to make monsters in our game. We don't want weird humans and things like that. We really want monsters. That's what the game's about, is monsters. And the second one we made, did we make? Okay, it's kind of weird. I can't remember which one.
Dollmaster was second, I think.
Dollmaster was second. It feels like it was third because
Yeah.
we worked on it for so long.
No, Dollmaster was like way back years ago
Wow.
when we started prototyping Dollmaster.
wow.
Yeah.
He was originally this big blue werewolf, and because all of our development for Evil starts with like versions of the werewolf.
And our
just
werewolf
copied
started with a mascot or a mannequin in Unreal. It was just like we start with the fun first, and then we build the game after.
Yeah, so the Dollmaster was this big blue werewolf, and he would poop pots, which were the traps.
I forgot
and
about
then-
that. He pooped.
Yeah,
he pooped big
little
cooking pots.
cooking
Yeah.
pot assets. And then when you tripped them, he would teleport to them, and it was just little green werewolves instead of dolls. And so those would run around, and he would possess those. But that's sort of where he started from.
That's
but
how
he's evolved.
he pooped pots. I'm glad that you got that on stream.
They would he would poop them underneath himself. So
Uh,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's worse now because now he pukes dolls. So
Yeah, boy, that's horrifying to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah,
That's
even
truly
worse, I
horrifying to
think.
watch.
I'd rather be pooping pots.
Yeah, no kidding.
and a limitless number of dolls, so he's recreating them somehow as he.
Yeah, oh
goes
my
along.
god.
Yeah, the Dollmaster, like it's so different than the Wolf. Like it's strategy-wise to play it, the level to play it when you first play it, and everyone sees the Dollmaster in our game and says, "I'm going to play Dollmaster." That's the first thing I'm going to play. It's so different. It's confusing and hard to understand when you first jump in because it's not just run around and hit things. In fact, the Dollmaster, if he gets hit, it's game over. But he's not that strong, so he kind of has to go around and get his dolls spread out through the map. And then the dolls work as like a heat map where they light up a bit if someone's near them, so he can look around the map and see where his dolls are through the whole world. And he sees one turn orange and like, oh, there's a teen near there, so he can jump to that doll. But he has a
But he has to
lifespan.
set up that network. So like there's so much map knowledge that goes into playing the Dollmaster well, jumping from doll to doll, sort of across this giant network that you set up. But the teams can dismantle that network. So
At a risk. I mean, if they walk
Yeah.
over one of the dolls, they trip, like one of the pots did back when the pooped pots did back in the day. if you walk over a doll, the doll will animate and trip, and that'll give like a warning that the Dollmaster has enough time to jump to that doll. So you have to be really cautious. And there's perks, all types of modifications, so you can change the way they behave. But yeah, the Dollmaster took a lot of work to get right. And then we were pretty excited because we realized we could make something like the werewolf and then something that's more complex like the Dollmaster, and they could live in the same game. Because we didn't know if we could make something that was that different and have it still play with the same weapons the teens have and the same abilities. I mean, you play it as a teen differently, but you can still utilize everything, which is really, we were really happy with.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then along came the Wart, which was originally called the Toad, I think. And then we still call him the Toad a bit, Toady Man. He's the Wart. And with him, we really wanted to make, I really wanted to make a dinosaur. That was what I really wanted to make, was like I thought it'd be fun to make a dinosaur. And then we started mashing up ideas of like, what if there was just a bunch of DNA thrown in there and building stuff? And he's this really cool character. He's kind of like, he's a faster, sort of what you see is what you get character, like the werewolf, but he's got such cool abilities, like the acid armor, and he can leap really far forward, and he can attack while he's leaping. And yeah, he's an interesting character because when he does his echo, when he does his like sense ability, when he scans a level, it sends this wave out through the whole level, and then it comes back to him. So when it comes back to him, you've already moved away from the position by a couple seconds from where it was, but he has a good idea where you were, what you were up to, if you're at a station building, or somewhere in the level, and he can really narrow down and close in on you where you are. So it gives you a chance to get away. It's not just an immediate like vision of where you are, but it's something where a fast doll master, Wart can super hone in on your position and control the game. It's super scary when you're crouched a couple feet away from him and he echoes, and then you're like, oh snap, I'm gonna be. Don't turn around! Don't turn around! Don't turn around!
I love that aspect. Is that the monsters all have different ways of finding you, and you have different ways of dealing with that, right? Like, you know, if the werewolf is kind of, you know, hunting and looking for people who are nearby, if you're not nearby, it's kind of no big deal. You just kind of go about your business. But like when the Wart echolocates, he gets to see everybody, but like, you know, the information isn't perfect when it gets to him. But if you were doing something really critical, you have to give up what you're doing, but you can kind of avoid the locating, right? And Dollmaster, it's so much more like on them to place their, you know, their dolls to see where in the map you are, kind of thing. And it leads to just such a radical difference in play style depending on which monster you're playing against. It's
I find the tension levels completely different for each of them too. Like like the doll master, you have to hunt around so much and find those dolls. If you don't know one's there and you go to a station and start crafting, you have no idea if he has a doll there, and he can sense that you're there, but it's like you have no awareness of that. So all of a sudden you'll be in the middle of building a weapon and you hear the doll spawn next to you and you're like, oh, I didn't find the doll.
God,
and the worst thing for me with the Wart is when somebody, when he scans the level, I run away from where I was, obviously, when I got scanned, because it leaves like a trail, a ghost trail of where I was. I always run into someone else's ghost trail and thought, oh, he's gonna come right to this spot looking for me. So it's
and then nothing is scarier than being in the room with the werewolf and he's not hunting. And you're like, oh, come on, don't. And then you hear him start growling, and you know he's hunting, and you're like, oh no, it's all over.
And that's when you need a friendly face. You need to screaming at your team, help me, I'm here, he's hunting, and you're screaming and running. Yeah,
exactly.
That's when the team play is so essential against any of these monsters in our game. Like you have to be coordinated. Or else if you just play a single person game and just run away from everyone, you can try it, but it's going to be, you're always, because we're a fight to the death game, we're not an escape mechanic game. It's really so essential that like you can't play your own game. You have to work as a team to beat that. If there's 3 teammates, 2 teammates, 1 teammate, you're fighting against an overpowered monster. Like it gets harder and harder as it goes. So your team play is so much more important.
Yeah, and the question was, is there built-in voice? So yes, on that one I can answer. What you were hearing during the game was the in-game voice chat. So there is.
Yeah, sorry, my mic apparently was blowing really badly. I didn't realize that I had some settings set wrong or something.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
My wife
here,
was texting me saying you're blowing the mic there, buddy.
So. So there's in-game voice, which is the monster AI. No, that was actually Vanguard running around killing us.
That was me.
That was Vanguard running around smashing everybody as I was screaming for him to not kill the streamer.
No remorse, man.
I know. Oh man.
I heard him many times. This is my stream. Don't kill the stream.
So many times. I was just putting that out in the universe. This is my stream. You can't kill me. Does the monster hear the voice chat? No.
He can talk in the voice chat in the front end.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we go into a match, he's removed from the voice. So you actually don't know who the monster is if you're randomly connected to a match in the front end.
Yeah.
So we don't announce who the monster is. And then the monster, when they spawn in the game, instantly loses voice chat. And they also are a teenager in the game for the first while. They can choose when to transform into the monster in the first like 15 seconds of the game. So they can do some sly things like sneak up to a station. The most precarious moment of the game when you start and someone else runs up to a station when you're there and you're like, are you the monster?
It's like it's a standoff, right? You're kind of like staring at each other like
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, when you're in the lobby, right, all you see are the 5 teens. When the match starts, all you see are the 5 teens until the monster, transforms. And it's so scary when you see another person, because chances are good that person's not the monster. but it's so scary that they might be that you're always like, I don't know.
I find whenever I let my guard down, it is the damn monster. And every other time I'm like so tense, I run away from someone, and then we both shyly walk up to the station. And
yeah.
People like Vanguard, like he'll sneak up to a station like he's a teen and stand there like he's gonna craft. Like it's just
yeah.
Put all your guard down.
Okay, Granny has the single most toxic question that I fear we can just gloss over. We don't need to answer. Which game tester consistently took the longest to load into each match?
If you pop over to our official VHS Discord server, you will see a picture detailing exactly that topic.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I guess join the VHS Discord to get the answer to that question.
You can't see. You can. I posted one for you later on this channel.
Okay, great. Yeah. The devs have always loved to troll me. Every time I play with them, there's a little thing that pops up whenever you're waiting for people to load in some of the older builds, and I was always the longest to load in. I don't know why. My computer is amazing, but they would always grab screenshots and post it in the Discord every single game. So
Hundreds.
We actually thought about handing a bucket around and getting you some real internet at some point.
Yeah. Now this one's kind of an interesting question. Will you be taking suggestions for future VHS maps, like different movie inspiration? And how often do you plan on adding to the collection?
I mean, we're going to be regularly adding to the game all the time. We've actually built a lot beyond the release content. So, I mean, there's going to be a continual flow of new maps, new monsters, new teenagers, new costumes, new movies, new things like that. I mean, I'm not going to commit to a pace for that right now, but we definitely have, like, we've got 3 maps at launch. We've got quite a few more in development already. I mean, take suggestions. I mean, people, if you want to throw suggestions around on the internet, we'll read whatever we read. Can't promise we'll build anything. We have a lot we were already planning. So we are not, I mean, the 80s is rich with amazing movie ideas, and we're just loving that era because it's just it's sort of a more innocent, pure time when horror movies in the video stores were like, just as far as the imagination could reach. So there's so much good stuff we can draw back on that we're playing homage to and having a lot of fun with. So yeah, right now we have no lack of good ideas.
So just to leap off that real quick here, one thing we do, one of our goals with our community focus, is we really want to make this game the best that we can. And so with that, we want to hear from you guys. We want your feedback. We want your thoughts. We want your ideas. Our goal is to make this the best game we can. So please engage with us on our Discord server. We have a feedback channel. We want to hear from you. We want to make this game better.
Awesome.
Yeah, and to go a step further with that, I mean, we are an indie developer. This is our first game in this foray. Like, we have never made a multiplayer 4v1 style game before, and we built a game that we love to play. We built a game that we thought we would play. I mean, I hate to say it, I probably put 3,000 or 4,000 hours into this game, playing it already. I mean, just with you guys, Vanguard and TechSmith, we just looked for fun the other day how many hours we played together, and it's like 100 hours together playing in a game. Like, that's, I mean, I play a lot of games, but I don't play them all 100 hours, and it was an honor having you guys there for that. But we built a game that we wanted to play, and we want to build a game with our community. I mean, we don't have a publisher. We're doing this on our own because we want to build a game. Because, you know, honestly, I don't think this is a publisher style game. It's more of like an indie game that we want to have that grows with our audience, and we really want to hear, like Kyle said, from everybody. And you know, from the Discord server you've been in the past few months, we listened to a lot of feedback that people we put a lot of stuff right into the game.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm so excited that we get to talk about it and that we got to play a game, because I have been enjoying this game so much. It's something about that. The games are never the same nature, that no matter how many times I play it, I always want to play one more game, because it's always new and like exciting every time I play it. I've been playing.
We literally moved our gameplay nights. We were going to do them on like Wednesdays and Fridays, and we moved them to Thursdays and Saturdays because Tech has his Monsters Are Real on Fridays, exactly. And then he'll play on a Thursday night or a Saturday night, and he quits around midnight his time, which is pretty late in the day already.
Yeah.
But he's often goes, okay, just one more game.
it's like it's
The classic.
I try to cut off at midnight, but it'll be like 12:05. I'm like, I got time for one
So
more
fun,
game.
man.
And then
Yeah.
Granny, who's in the chat watching, like she was in the first night she played, it was like 5 hours or 4 hours straight. I'm like, wow, I couldn't believe like someone who just came and showed up for the first time hung around that long. So that's super cool. Yeah. Super
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can grab some more of these questions. I've seen a couple questions about like pricing model kind of thing for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to comment on that at all?
Yeah, I mean, we thought about it for a long time, and we really wanted to make sure a lot of people got in and played the game, and not a lot of barriers to that. We have a lot of really cool content in the game, but we're making the game a free-to-play game. I mean, we're the only asymmetric free-to-game game that's sort of promoted, as far as I know. And we're free to play, and there's gonna be just lots of cool stuff to buy in the game. Like we'll have like lots of costumes and clothing and skins and variants, and all the weapons can be changed in the way they look and the way they behave. You can't do anything to pay to win. You can't do anything to be better by paying. It's all just cosmetic. But we'll have our own sort of like battle pass type stuff too that comes down the pipe and that sort of thing. And founders packs with a bunch of really cool gear that you start off with. But it's going to be a free to play game
I'm so
for better or worse. We've
Yeah.
decided to make it a free to play game. So
I'm
yeah.
so excited. I'm so excited to see to show and see some of the cosmetics because they're so good. They're
are.
so good. My wallet weeps because I'm like
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
Yep.
to buy everything because they're all so good. Let's
I
see.
mean,
Yeah, our team is super talented. We have an incredible team from every group, the environment team, the character team, and they've all built like some just such like we knew what we were building, but as the team put it together, everyone puts their own touch on it, and it's just become something amazing. Like someday Kenzo will go, we could do this. Should we do this? And our guiding thing always has been, is it fun? And if it's fun, we always want to make it fun. We originally set out when we started this, like, we're gonna make the scariest game ever. And after we were playing it for a while, we had way more fun than like evisceration and blood and all that stuff. That's been our guiding thing. Is it fun? And we've really tried to guide. And some of the costumes are so ridiculous.
They're so good.
Like you looked pretty normal in the game today, but normally
Yeah.
he's running around in a pair of green shorts with socks that come up over his knees. And yeah, I think Hazard Girl's got a picture of you.
Yeah.
Hazard,
I
she
like
drew
that,
a
yeah.
picture of that in the
Hazard Girl literally drew art of my favorite outfit, which is booty shorts and thigh high plaid socks.
Yeah.
Oh
That's not even
man.
the craziest thing. So
I've heard a couple people ask where we'll be able to find the game. So like where can people go get this?
Sure, it's not available yet. We are accepting on our website, which is vhsgame.com. We are accepting people to sign up for our beta. We'll let you know if we get in. You can play the game. And ultimately, it'll be on 3 different platforms to start. It'll be on Steam and Epic Store and on our own launcher, so you could play off of our launcher if you want. So
Awesome.
There'll be many ways to play it when it comes out. Sure. But in the beta, we'll be scaling the beta up over the next couple months as we get ready to launch the game. So
There we go. Small boops, you can go ahead. Okay, there we go. We got people. Apparently my permitting some people to chat has not worked. Jovo was able to post the link though. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I just posted the link to our website in text chat.
Yep.
It has links to our Discord server, links to our social media, as well as a link to our Google form to sign up to indicate you're interested in beta access. So please sign up. We want to hear from you. We really, really want to make this a great game.
Let's see. What other questions? I almost read TechSmith313 as a question.
what's 313 saying right now?
313 said, how do you know what monster you are going to be on all platforms?
That's a very good
question.
question.
Good
Very
question.
good question.
313.
It's a real thinker.
Yeah.
Angart, maybe you could answer that question since you're the monster in the group.
very carefully. No, when you go to play as monster, you actually choose which monster you want to join in as. The other team does not see that. They kind of have to witness it as you turn into the monster once the game actually starts.
Yeah, it's kind of the one moment in the game at the beginning is you try to figure out what the hell the monster is, and
Yeah.
it gives you like if you all of a sudden realize it's the wart and he's on the other side of the map, and someone says, "Oh, he's right near me," and then he echolocates, and you go, "Oh, good, I've got time to stay at my crafting station and build for a while." But if it's the werewolf and you hear him near you, it's often too late. So it's
Yep. Van, could you turn your mic up on your end a little bit?
Yeah, I just did.
Perfect. Awesome. And I see some people have been wondering, could you describe how the party queuing system works?
Kenzo, describe the party queuing.
Like the party system.
This is from Rossers.
Rossers. Oh.
Ross,
get out of here.
Ross is one of our programmers here.
Yeah.
Apparently doesn't know how the game works. That's good on your resume there, Ross. The party queuing system. You can actually queue in the game randomly just by connecting to to the servers and just saying I want to play as a teen or play as a monster. And once it finds 5 players that suit that game, it'll throw you into a game. But if you want to play with your friends, you can actually party up with 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have like 4 players together and party up. Yep. Right now, you can't party up with 5 people because the monster is a separate entity. So you can't have the monster be part of your group, so you can't game the game. But we'll probably add a mode for that, so you can play on streams and stuff like that, and have friends, not have to play with your buddies, and not have to play with anyone in the real world, the outer world.
Yeah.
One of the other questions we've seen asked is the evil randomly chosen? No, when you queue up as a monster, you choose which of the monsters you want to play. The teens in your lobby cannot see until you're actually in the match, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you queue up, you're choosing either the teen side or the monster side.
Yeah.
You're not going into it randomly. The whole random aspect is just sort of like the beginning of the game to add mystery to it, so you don't know who on your team is or isn't monster if you've queued up like as a solo queue player or something like that.
I see a bunch of good questions. One question, what would they say makes this game stand out from other 4v1 games?
Nothing. We're exactly like all the
others. Can I grab that?
Chris,
go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
So personally, like I've played a lot of other 4v1 games, and in the office we play 4v1 games together and stuff. And the one thing that personally I'm really excited about with this, and the thing that sets it apart for me when I'm playing other games that are 4v1, I'm just wishing I was playing our game because there's this dynamic shift that happens in the match, and I think you probably saw it when we were playing there with Vanguard. At the beginning of the match, the evil starts out very powerful and strong because the teens have no weapons. They're just running and hiding sort of thing. But then the teens have the opportunity to build weapons, and then when they have weapons, they have the upper hand. And then it's up to the monster, the evil at that point, to sort of whittle down their resources and shift the scales back down again. And they have lots of opportunities and abilities and tools to be able to shift those balances both ways, and so that dynamic back and forth makes it so that it's never uninteresting. It's always engaging, because there's always opportunities to do things better or to improve, and to really push it forward. I mean, Chris had mentioned this earlier. We play the game literally every day that we're at work, right? And I've been
everyone in the company plays. Yeah, everyone plays as much as they could. We have to actually limit the people. So. People will still spare for people who can't make a game for some reason. We have a call out sheet every day for our daily games, and it's like, I didn't make the sheet today.
Yeah. I mean, I've been here for 3.5 years, and I've played it every single game, every single day. Put in like thousands of hours into it, and I'm still not bored of it, which is surprising because that doesn't happen to me usually with most games. So
there's just something about how every single round is unique. I have never played 2 rounds and felt they've been even close to being the same.
Mhm.
It's you never know what kind of strategy you're gonna have to build on the fly because there's so many things you can do and so many things to expect. It's crazy.
Yeah, to me, I think the big difference between us and other games, and I've played, like Kenzo said, we play every game. If it says asymmetric, we're like, oh, we're going to play that game. We give them all a good shake. And I honestly, I think I love a lot of the other games out there. But the big things, like I grew up years ago playing like Left 4 Dead, so much Left 4 Dead. And that we took a lot of inspiration early from that. We have a soda pop can that gives you like an adrenaline rush. We have a chocolate bar, which gives you some health back, like the pills and stuff. And I still think of like Bill saying pills here every time I see a chocolate bar in the map. We did borrow some DNA from that, and we played a lot of Evolve, and I think it came out of Left 4 Dead's multiplayer when someone turned into the tank and they're that monster, and you're playing like against, and everyone just like, it was just the best thing in the world. And that's why they made Evolve clearly, and I loved playing Evolve. I thought it was so fantastic, but there's just not a game like that. And there's no fight to the death style games. Everyone's going the escape mechanic, which I love. It's cool. It's a very fun loop, but ours, I think it plays different because we're not going to a door. We're not trying to get out of a level. We're not trying to do that same mechanic every time. The fight goes like all through the map until it ends. Like you can't escape the level to avoid the monster and leave. You've got to confront it or die. Either way, the game only ends when you confront the monster face to face. Like it can't happen. I mean, I guess you could hide in the corner and your other three friends could kill the monster. Tech's always in a locker somewhere. But,
okay, I'm not always in a locker. Okay.
Well, I look at the little icons on the side and I see you in a locker.
Yeah, I do hide in lockers.
Sometimes you're just dead.
You gotta look in a locker and then Tech's already in the locker.
That is amazing. Whenever I'm like hiding in a locker and I think I'm being so sneaky, and literally like Chris or Kenzo will come along and open up the locker and see me in there. I'm like, yeah, I was hiding in the locker. There was like, what are you doing in the locker? I was like, I was scared.
He was near me, I swear. He was near me. That mechanic it makes, like with Vanguard saying with that, it never feels the same. It to me, I mean, we played the high school map only for a couple of years before we had other maps, and it never felt tired to me. And that's how I knew we had something. It felt so different every time.
Yeah. One thing that that I really noticed when I started playing, I hadn't experienced a whole bunch of the game. I was like, this is a lot like Evolve, right? It's got that kind of fighting mechanic, and wow, it is so very different from Evolve in this unique way, in that kind of like what Kenzo was saying, there's this like power shift, right? From where you go from being weak and you need to play defensively to being strong and you can play aggressively, to being weak and you need to play defensively. Both sides, like no matter which side you're on, there's this constant shift of the battle, trying to capitalize when you can be aggressive and trying to not lose when you need to play defensive. I loved that so much, and I think that's what I don't know, maybe it's like an adrenaline junkie thing, because you're kind of always looking to push the envelope when you need to be aggressive, right? Like when you need to be aggressive, you're not just on cruise control.
We have these like shitty weapons. Let's put it that way. We build shitty weapons. Like you go around and you craft a weapon that lasts for 10 seconds, and you've got to try to catch the monster with that weapon. The most powerful and fun moments in the game are when you and two other teammates all have weapons and you go rushing in to get the monster. Yeah. And then you waste all those weapons all over top of each other and make mistakes, and then instantly the monster's got all the power and chases you back. Yeah. Those switches happen so fast and so dynamically, and it's so fun because you're like we had a game the other day we played, and there were probably, I was watching it, I wasn't playing it, and I love watching our game because it is really entertaining every time. And they had so many strategies. They were like, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. They kept talking, and they failed every single one through the whole match. And it was so much fun watching them try to pull off these complex. Kenzo still has his plan with a couple perks linked together where he can do some amazing stuff I've never seen him pull off. He's been trying to do it for 2 years now.
Has anyone done it? I don't think
anyone's done it, because no one dreams as big as you do, Kenzo.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
This is an interesting question. Is voice chat mandatory for the game?
I think voice chat really helps the game, but it's not mandatory. You can mute individual people or turn them up and down, or you can turn off voice completely. You can put push to talk on if you want to control the audio on your end. We hope people want to use voice, because we actually added a group of features in our game that are different than other games like this. We have the voice chat, which if people utilize it, makes it pretty powerful to talk to your team. We have ping system, which is pretty dynamic. You can ping your location, you can ping items, you can sort of tell players where there's danger by double click pinging and stuff like that. So there's a couple things like that. We also have a little system of icons over, if anyone ever looked at the other players during the game, that show you if they're carrying an item, if they're crafting, if they're being healed or healing somebody, if they're being chased by the monster. They even get a little icon that says they're being chased right now. So even without, I mean, Granny could probably speak to this better than us, because Granny actually doesn't talk in our play tests.
Yep.
So she's relying a lot on probably listening to the voices. I imagine she's not muting the voices, but she's looking at those icons and seeing a lot more that than you would get in another game. And that's, to me, sometimes when we're testing, like, our voice system breaks and you have to just play without it. And I find it really fun to play without that too. And I think Ross, or like a weekend, decided, I'm not going to use voice at all. I don't care about talking to any of these people. And he just tried playing without it, and he really enjoyed playing it without it, just to make sure it all works and have fun. Yeah, it's the voice isn't needed, but it definitely helps the game. And if you're playing with friends, I think you're going to want it on all the time.
I saw some questions about balance, and that kind of relates to what we're talking about. Can I talk a little bit about where that whole system came from? So someone had asked, is the balance going to be more towards single queue players or full teams? And we explicitly decided to make the game playable at the highest level of play possible, right? So a full team communicating all the time, with really good communication, should still be able to fight sort of on a level playing field with a good evil. And the idea was that was sort of where our balance was going to be focused to some extent. And so all of that ping system and all of those icons and all that information that you're getting as a single solo queue player is going to hopefully, and we've done lots of tests through this, so it's going to let you play with your team even if you're not communicating with them, right? So we've kind of
play off of the team anyway.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
either you're
And
playing with them, or
also-
you understand where they are and what they're doing. You get more information, even if you're not willing to engage in that.
Exactly. There's also perks in the game and stuff that allow you to see teams when certain things happen, like if they get hit or something like that, you can see them for a few seconds or something like that. So it allows you to you can build like solo queue builds that allow you to play with other people without them communicating, as if they were communicating to you.
And I communicate all the time, but that's my style of build. I build one where I can see when teens get injured. I can see the Gloria character. She has the ability to see like when teens are around her. So at the start of a match, I can see where teens are. It often gives me a heads up if there's a monster near me or not. So, I mean, those types of ones where you get vision of where other people are really help my style of game. So I can respond quickly if someone needs help. I don't have to guess. They don't have to shout at me that they're in the gym, because the gym's a pretty big room in the high school. I can actually see them if they get hit, I can follow where they're coming toward me and maybe intercept the monster with a weapon.
Yeah, and another thing, like, I do like the amount of information you can get at a glance, because when you look over at your teammates, you can see their location name, you can see actions they're taking, you can see items they have, you can see their health states. You can see so much without them needing to say a single thing, which is really, really, really nice. And then the pings on top of that, it's just, there is a huge amount of information you can get without chatting. I love, especially when I'm playing with people that I know, to chat with you guys, because I find that to be super fun. But man, the amount of information you can get with just purely visual is really nice. There was a
We're interested in seeing how you guys do as streamers with that. Like if you want to just mute the teammates, or if you play with the stream like full talking. I don't know how it'll play for you guys. So it's interesting to see, but we did try to develop it with ways that you can play without talking.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's gonna be interesting. I think, like you guys mentioned, you can genuinely tailor your play style however you're feeling for that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Vanguard, when he plays as a teen, uses an ability that's whenever he fails a station next to you, it doesn't alert always. It's got a percentage chance it doesn't. And he's crafting next to me, and I hear this little fart of a fail. It doesn't warn the monster, because when you fail, it does show the monster where you are. And I'm like, oh, you're running that perk. Thanks, Vanguard.
Yeah, because for the life of me, I just can't land a single check.
I know.
It's
crazy.
I had like 7 matches in a row where I didn't get a single check. Like,
I know. I remember we were playing on a Friday, and I'm crafting at the same station that Vanguard is, and I hear him fail, and we're just both silent for a minute. Then Vanguard just says, I haven't hit a single check all week.
makes it sound like the it doesn't work very well in the game, but it does work because I never fail. So
I know, yeah.
Well, it's all me. It's absolutely all me. There's no hiding that part.
I do fail when it's tense and something's around. That's usually when the monster's close. I usually fail then. That's my favorite go-to.
No, I rarely fail. I think I checked my stats. I have 100% success rate. It's really impressive.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we'll double check. We'll double check that that's working correctly.
Yeah, I think we have stats to back that up.
Yeah.
Hellbent Zoe has asked, can you tell us more about the progression system?
Hellbent Zoe, who wrote all of the stories for the progression system. Yes, we can. We can tell you more about the system you worked on a lot. We have like some other games have progression systems where you can advance your characters. We have everything in our game is tied to the video store and the theming behind that. So we have a system where you go in, you can rent movies, and the movies allow you to do challenges in the matches, and they as you finish them, you complete them, you get lots of cool rewards, unlocks, and costumes and things like that. You can grind for those ones. You don't have to pay anything for that. That's movies. And you can always have a movie that's unlocking. If you finish the first movie, you get the extended cut and you get the director's cut. You get these other versions of the movie which add more challenges. And some of them are really challenging and some of them are pretty straightforward, like survive a match. And then other ones are like a laundry list of little things you have to do to get through it. And those just add a lot of fun to the day-to-day playing of the game. So you have little things you can do. Like, I mean, I know we built the system, but I love finishing movies and getting through the system. It takes like 30 or 40 hours to finish like one movie on there. And I've done it for a couple characters, like naturally on the internal builds and on the friends build we have going. And it's a super fun system. And I really like that because if I want to play it, I hope other people want to play it. We also have a progression system you go through where it's a journey. You go through this journey and you can unlock different nodes as you go along. And you unlock all types of different things in there. You get like perk points, so you can assign more perks on your thing. You unlock more perk slots. You can, and we kind of have a class system in our game. We don't really have a class system, but we have, each character has an affinity towards a certain style of play, and they can do perks they get a discount, some discounts on those perks that are their affinity. So that allows, like, say, Gloria, she's like a team rah-rah leader type character. She gets like, her perks, she can get the discount on perk costs, so she can run her perks cheaper, which she can still run the other teens' perks and unlock the other teens' perks and use those as well. But she gets a break on hers, which gives her a stronger ability for that character. And then like that's all tied to narrative and lore, so it's very cool.
Yeah.
You're giggling, Tech. What's happening?
So many Hellbent guys asking
know,
questions about their own things. They want.
Why do
Cody
the
asking
animations work so well in gameplay?
Oh my god!
which weapon has the best visual effects?
Oh my
There we
god!
go.
Yeah.
So
That's Dylan and Baron, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Well, the animations work so well because we have a really good animators. We didn't even need a coder at all. It was amazing. They made animations and just plugged them straight into the game. They worked flawlessly. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And all of the effects are just out-of-the-box effects we got with Unreal. There's nothing we made ourselves that are just pretty natural stuff.
Now
I'm selling my team under the.
So this is an interesting kind of pair of questions. They're both related.
Are they from our team? Or are they from real people?
These are not from the team.
Okay.
From our team.
So I'll say both questions, and you can kind of talk about them in tandem. The first one was, can you talk about character customization? And the second one is it possible to earn skins through grinding in the game instead of paying?
Kenzo,
Customization
sounds perfect for you.
Yeah, so character customization is something we've focused heavily on for a really long time. Gone through many different systems and worked really hard to get all of these things fitting together. We have like 10. How many slots do we have? I don't want to say too many. We have a lot of slots that you can equip.
Yeah,
different
something around 10.
We
There's
have
a lot of slots. Yeah.
Shirts, jackets, pants, shoes, socks, glasses, hair things, face things, hand things, and also like full costumes on top of that as well. So there's a ton of content coming out for that stuff. And some of that content you unlock. This kind of ties into the other thing as well, the grinding. So you can grind through the movies, like Chris was saying before, to unlock additional content. And all of that content is only unlockable through the grinding. You can't purchase that content elsewhere. So you play through the journey, you unlock like character specific cosmetics that relate to those characters' stories, and sort of help flesh those characters out. And then you unlock their movie cosmetics as well, which relate to like their favorite movies and stuff. So they get specialized costumes for those.
Each
But all
character,
of
yeah.
that stuff, all of that stuff is grindable in the game through gameplay.
And the other thing they get is when they finish a movie or they go through the journey, they're unlocking certain points where they get the grindable currency in the game, which we call flux. And that currency can be used to purchase things in the store. Not everything in the store. Some things in the store do require using fan bucks, which is a real dollar values in the store. But most things are grindable. Like a lot of things are grindable anywhere in there. So you can definitely get a lot of content without spending $1 in our game. We please spend $1 in our game.
Then one question I've seen a lot, and is kind of partly answered by you and partly answered by me. A lot of people are asking for dates for release, dates for streams, dates for stuff like this. Do you guys have any dates or timelines or anything like that you want to? I mean, basically, from my end, as soon as and as much as I can stream it, I will. But from you guys, what kind of answer can you give for anything timeline wise?
We should be able to have people streaming the game pretty soon. So we've had a group of friends and family. We actually had a smaller group of friends, and then we went to a bigger group of friends and family. And there's a number of people in there that play every week with us. But we are expanding that. That's what the sign up on our website's for. To sign up for the beta, we'll be just selecting people from there and adding them to the beta and growing the number of people in the game all the time. So in the next little while, we should be able to announce the ability for us to let people stream the game and play it. The build you played today, you'd never seen before.
No.
It wasn't the friends and family build that everyone has access to right now in our beta. That will be updated very, very shortly. When we get that updated, then we'll let the people start showing the world. Just the difference between the build you played and our played. We've optimized it a lot. We've got the in-game HUD all beautiful. We've got a bunch of other pieces that we've worked on. There's a bunch of new content that you guys haven't even had a chance to explore.
Yeah.
So it's coming soon, very, very soon.
Yeah, that is awesome. Question was tone-wise. Will you be keeping the game totally serious, or are you kind of branching out to some more funny, silly things? They say Ricky stop motion style 80s monsters, which I don't know what that is. I don't know what that question is.
Right now, like I said, the thing that guides us is fun. And as we went along, if you had told me like 4 years ago I was going to make a game where I could emote and shoot basketballs, I don't know if anyone saw me throwing basketballs at you in the game.
I like that.
We have all types of emotes that are crazy and 80s inspired. And we have costumes that you can make, beautiful tailored costumes. You actually start off with like 4 different versions of each costume that can be mixed matched when you play as a character. There are certain people on our team, like Dylan, who made all the effects and did all of. We didn't use any stock effects. He built everything. He likes to dress himself in interesting ways, and Brandon on our team likes to make. They like to make just the most. It always makes Kenzo's job harder. They like to jam together everything as soon as they get new content, the ugliest, most hideous way they can, and then wear it with pride through the game.
Yep.
But we have a bunch of ridiculous costumes. You can dress the monsters up in ridiculous costumes. Like you can take the werewolf and put him in like. Do we want to tell about the costumes in the game? I don't know. You can put him in. Yeah, you can put him in some really interesting, fun costumes.
Oh, the restraint! I'm so
Oh.
impressed.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so
I don't want to be known as a leaker on this project.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Chris. I'm proud of you.
Okay.
But yeah, fun is the guiding thing for us now. Like honestly, we don't try to limit anything. We only have so much time to make the game is the only thing that's limiting us. Is we try to put as much things that are fun in the game as
Yeah, that kind of goes back to a little bit of what we were talking about before in terms of like how long the game we've been developing the game. The art style, when I first came onto the project, the art style was hyper realistic, super gritty, super dark,
Super bloody. I have a
super
screenshot
bloody.
of a level with the
Yeah.
blood filling a hallway. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
it's
pretty
changed
crazy.
a bit since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like art style, we've gone through a few different art styles, so the whole tone of the game has shifted. Because like Chris was saying, as we were going, it's just the goofy stuff, the fun stuff that we were doing was fun to us, right?
Mhm.
And so all of the art style and everything has changed to reflect that as well.
And we realized the tension in the game and the fear in the game came from being chased by a giant monster. And if the monster is wearing a ridiculous costume, it doesn't actually make that tension any less
No.
palpable.
No,
Yeah,
it
so-
doesn't.
It in the moment, it can be wearing something really silly that if you were standing back watching a stream, you go, oh, look at that silly monster. When you're being chased, it doesn't make a difference at all. And you also don't need evisceration and blood. So we've kind of stayed away from those things because we want to have as many people playing as they can, because there's no reason to put it in there. And it kind of makes me get bored if there's too much of that stuff. So for us, like, we focus more on like making fun dance emotes than we did on than making like really gory bloods, because that just is something we enjoy more as players here. So.
I've asked a couple of people have asked how and when and why did I become any part of, like, how did you guys find me to be
I
one
can
of
answer
the
that one.
playtesters? Yeah.
Can I answer this one? Yeah. So I reached out to a bunch of streamers and none of them got back to me, and only TechSmith got back. I'm not lying. I reached out to you at the same time as a bunch of other people. I liked you because I watched your Dead by Daylight streams. I thought they were really fun. You were salty at times, but fun about it. You were never mean. You were always having a good time. You had a really good, like, the people who watch your channel. Like, we watch your channel every day. We're often edging you on in the mornings and stuff like that, and telling you, hey, and you know it's us. And it's
Yeah,
kinda fun.
exactly.
I think Dylan made he bought like 25 farts in a row or something in your channel one day.
Dream with all
It
Dylan.
was all Dylan.
man.
That was
Dylan.
insane.
One afternoon, just 100% farts,
Yeah.
all thanks to Dylan.
Yeah. But we found you. I mean, I watched a lot of different streamers, and you got back to me and said, yeah, this sounds interesting to me. It took a little bit for me to convince you I wasn't just trying to steal your bank card and your social insurance number and your identity and dox you. And then after you're telling your friends, I think this guy's real. I think he's not making this whole game up. And we still joke about the fact that this is our long game. We invented a game just to steal your identity. So. But yeah, you got back to us, and then I mean, I described the game to you, and I just loved the look in your eyes as I described the crazy stuff we came up with. And I thought, okay, this guy's the right guy to show the game to. And then you have a group of other friends, like Vanguard came in the door with you on day one, and didn't really play games like Dead by Daylight with you, which I thought your friends would all be friends that played Dead by Daylight because you're a Dead by Daylight streamer. So I thought, oh my God. And he's like, no, I don't really play that game. I play other games and stuff like that. So it's like, okay. And then now he watched for a while, is sort of cautiously watched, started playing a little teen, and then he started playing Monster, and we can't stop him.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
he's
Yeah.
super good at
Boy.
the game.
I don't think I played for like the first 2 weeks. I just
Yeah,
watched.
No, I remember you just
Yeah.
hanging around. I was like, oh, hey, you're a text friend? You're like, yep, yeah, I'm a mod on his server, and I just like sort of came over here to see what this is all about. He invited me. I hope that's okay. I'm like, yeah, sure, hang out. I don't mind if you just hang out and watch. You never have to play. And then slowly he started playing a little. And then I remember the day you said to me, Van, you're like, you know what? If Tech decides not to play this game anymore, I'm still going to play this game because I'm in. I love this game. You're super into it. So.
It's so fun. I've been hooked since day one.
My God, I regret the day Vanguard ever tried playing Monster.
It's a fun
remember that
challenge.
one.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that was
And
something
he
that was-
switched monsters a few times. Like, he was a Dollmaster main for a while, and he was like a wart, and now he can play werewolf. He can play all the monsters, and now it's
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, it's there's no relief when he's trying the new monster anymore. It's like it's always like, yeah,
There was genuine relief when we actually beat you today, because we were genuinely concerned that you were just going to mock
saw our
the
health
fuck out of us
bars.
on stream.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I saw it
Yeah.
at the end.
my
Yeah,
health was a little
jeez.
higher than your guys's.
There was that.
I won't forget,
like-
like the first time I played Monster, like at least 3 people said, "No, this isn't the first time he's played." I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons.
But I think it
know.
worked with you watching people play because your map awareness was a bit better than a brand new monster. I think that's what's the most intimidating. Our maps aren't like a Dead by Daylight game where they're procedurally placed together. We have some procedural elements, but they're like a fixed location, so you can really learn every little nook and cranny and corner, and you can where you have. I mean, as a monster, you have to go all the time, and you have to know that map awareness, especially if you're playing like a doll master. And I think you started playing like doll master, like everyone does. But it's something where like you understood the map layout just from watching people play it so much that you were sort of I mean, you had to learn some stuff, of course, the movement in some areas, but you just played pretty naturally off the start. So that was pretty cool to see. We are a complicated game, so it's not like the first games are like rough. Like you learn so many different things, but after you get into the swing of it, you got in the swing of it very much faster than most players did.
Yeah.
The depth opens up for you after that too. Like Vanguard and I, we've literally sat for 2.5 hours after our lunch games on Discord together, just the two of us talking about the game for hours.
Just talking balancing and strategies. I mean, that's just it. Is there is so much depth to the strategy you can throw into a single match. Like, I mean, I can't wait for like people to get to see more of like the monster's perspective, because it's so fun and it's so intense the whole way. Oh man.
That's one thing, you don't get a break as monster though. You can't just sit back and take a break, because they're coming for you. They're not trying to leave the map. So
yeah, God, the stress.
I find when I'm the monster, you're running down a hall. If you haven't seen a teen in 30 seconds, you're like, oh no, everyone's got a weapon.
Yeah, you start to worry because,
everyone's got a weapon.
They have weapons. You don't know what they're doing. They could be around the corner. You have no idea.
I have a good idea they're going to kill me. That's
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that about the maps. The fact that the maps are like, the map is the map, and you can learn it, right? Like you can learn, you know, this is kind of a good hiding place. This is kind of a good escape route for me, kind of thing. Which really helps when you see where other people's locations are under their names. It really helps you kind of mentally map out where everything is, which I really, really like.
Having those fixed locations gave us that ability to name everything and say, okay, now you're in the library. Yeah. And now you're in the, and funny, we have a library in a couple maps, and we have a office in a couple maps. But it really gave us that ability for people to start learning and naming. Like when I used to work on Counter-Strike maps years ago, they had named it. All the fans named it. They all came up with names for all the different parts of the maps you made, which was really cool. It became sort of like the way people spoke about it. But we thought if we stepped ahead of that and just sort of named everything so people could understand, because it does help a bit when the buildings are, well, the more natural, like our high school is very much laid out like a high school would be. It does help if you start naming the things so they understand which pieces people are in. On the more organic ones, like the facility, which you've never been in, like most people haven't been in a monster, a lair in a mountain sort of thing. It does take a bit longer, but you can start to learn the names of all those different things. Like you have an overlook and a lobby and a security area and a train station, all those different pieces that like sort of people start to name and know and understand. And that's, you can also tell like if someone's healing themselves where they are, if someone's hurt where they are, and you can track them down without even telling you where you are.
Absolutely. Let's see.
Being able to nail down the map is huge. It like for me, that's one of my favorite things, is like having something I can learn and just get in there and figure out like where everything is, the best strategies to get around. I mean, it only helps so much, because you really, that's just part of the challenge, other than like fighting the people you really have no idea what you're up against still, even then.
Yeah, and we do some procedural. We have like the crafting stations you saw in the match we played will be in that area, but they won't be at the spot you saw necessarily. They can be in like 10 different locations around a couple rooms that are near that area. So you can still go build an electrical weapon in the basement, but it won't necessarily, it could be in one of like 3 different areas down there, which makes it quite different when you play the game, because you have to sort of make a decision like which weapon am I going to build, and if it's too close to the door, and things like that. So it does change up the map. And some of the maps have elements like windows that are open or closed. The high school has different windows that are open and closed each time. So it does feel like a different day when you're on the map each time you play it. But we didn't want to go to the level of having the maps be like whole random sections that are completely different or pieced together, because part of that learning, it means that's how you build your strategy, is how you learn different areas. I mean, it shifts and changes all the time. And in fact, when I watch other people play, I'm like, oh, that's a good hiding spot. I never thought about hiding there.
Yeah.
And then if I have a great hiding spot and the monster finds me too many times, I'm like, I can't ever use this hiding spot again. So maybe a couple months from now, yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta mix it up. Like
Okay. I mean, there's just so many questions. We could be here all day answering questions.
I'm down.
Me too. I can answer as much as
Right?
you want. We haven't talked about this.
all day.
We haven't talked about this for 4.5 years, Tech.
Yeah.
We can talk as long as you want us to.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is interesting. What was the biggest challenge juggling map and procedurally generated pieces to make sure it's balanced? So I guess more question is like the development process of the maps themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like how did you what's the process, the thought process and development process for making these maps?
So it kind of came when we first made the game. The first weapon we built was a cross, and you only had crosses. So all of the map was filled with stations to build crosses. So 8 different locations for crosses to be built. We soon decided we wanted to build. We call our weapons stigmas in the game, and you have to kill the monster with 4 different stigmas. That we wanted to have 2 stations for each of the stigmas of each type. So if you have 2 electrical stations, 2 fire stations, and the reason for that is it really allows the monster can't just camp one station and block you from building the weapon. They've got to patrol between, when it gets down to the last weapon, they've got to patrol between 2 spots which are dynamically polar on the map. To build a map that has locations that are dynamic and far apart like that, and you don't create like there are some shorter stations because they're procedurally draws where the stations are, that you can have them a lot closer. And if teens are smart and they talk about that in the match, they can actually build that weapon early on and kill the monster. If they just build whatever, then inevitably they're going to be using the fire station probably last. And that's a running joke, but it is like, it always seems to be the fire station is the last one in all the maps. It doesn't matter which map it's in. Yeah, so that's a really interesting challenge. You can't have stations, like 2 stations that are too close to each other, because when you're crafting, it makes noise. When you hear what we call the tension loop, when the monster's near you, they can hear you crafting. So you have to kind of make a decision at that point. If you hear the monster, do I stop? Do I hide? Do I run? What do I do? And sometimes the monster runs by and doesn't stop at your station, and you're like, oh, you're not stopping. But that's the challenge in building the map, is like, you have to have enough space for that to happen, so the monster can't just hear 3 stations at once. If he hears 3 stations crafting, he's going to have a terrible game. You're going to have, like, it's just going to break, right? So we had to space out the maps enough for that and not make them so big that learning them would be impossible. So and I know everyone plays a new map. Every time we have a new map, as I'm one of the level designers too, so every time we introduce a map, everyone goes, it's crazy big. It's way bigger than any map we've ever had before. And then you play it for a week and it's the smallest map we have. Like it's a strange, it's a strange thing, but it's, Kevin, our lead level designer, he's like awesome at that. He's like super good at placement of distances and understanding how to craft. We use a really cool audio system to make sure that like audio travels the right way, so monsters and teens have a fair balance to everything. It's an awesome balance he's got going in the game, but it's super challenging. It's not easy. We've had a few maps. The facility map, I built a completely different version of that and threw it away because it just didn't work with the balance. Everything was too close, and it was built more like a real building with stacked hallways and yeah, it was a much more rigid on a grid sort of map that we wanted to make it feel like a Hawkins laboratory from Stranger Things or something that was more like a real building, and it just didn't feel organic enough. So we threw it away. The same thing happened with the hotel. A friend worked on it here. He helped us out on it. Greg helped us on this. He built a hotel, which was a super cool map. It had like it was a super high map.
Crazy. It was a crazy
map. So you could go climb
cool.
up to the attic, and then you could like jump over ledges all the way down to the bottom, and it was super fun. But it just didn't work with the audio system very well, and it just didn't work the distances we need between things. So we made the hard decision and threw that way and rebuilt it. The high school is a little different. We iterated on that one over a long period of time. So it just sort of became our first and best map, and it's not best anymore, but I mean our first map that worked properly.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and then. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say because you've talked about the audio aspect a lot, and that's something that I thought was really interesting, that, you know, we were having a lot of fun and we were playing and we were talking a bunch, and I'm not sure if chat was able to catch it on the one game that they saw, is just how critical the audio is in order to track for both sides, and how good it is. Like, we were all chatting and memeing and having fun and communicating. But like when you're in the game, the audio, you can tell the difference between a walk and a run. You can tell the difference between whether it's grass or concrete or like tiling. You can tell so much about the footsteps and audio of what you're hearing. It's totally insane. And I can only imagine how hard that must be to design levels for, because the audio is such a critical aspect.
Yeah, we used a technology Microsoft made called Project Acoustics, and it's super neat. Like, it voxelizes the whole map and allows you to actually channel the audio, like move the audio through the map correctly from point A to point B. So it's so, like, it'll go down staircases and track to where you are in the basement and things like that. So you actually hear the audio accurately as you would in the real world, which when we first built the levels, that's part of the reason we actually threw away the original facility, because we didn't have that audio system yet, and it sounded like the monster was on you on every level you were on all the time, because we had no technology like that. So we rebuilt the map, and I do think it's a much better map, but the audio technology probably would let that old map work a lot better than it did. But that technology really opened up a lot of doors for us and made it so we can make an experience that's super hyper realistic and fun. Yeah. And it does, that weakest point is our voice communication talking over top of the audio, because that's when you're like, I'm over in the corner and the monster's near me and everyone else is having a fun time on the other side of the map, and the monster and me are in the corner. I can't hear the monster because you guys are all having such a good time.
Yeah. I do love that, though, that like, you can use it to really tell what the good escape route is. Like, you can walk in front of a staircase and kind of listen and then walk away from the staircase. And if you don't hear it as well, it's downstairs. It's not just a nearby thing, it's literally directionality that really helps you plan your moves and stuff like that.
That's the sound of the monster, or the sound of the teens. But the tension loop is actually purposefully not using that system where it channels you. You don't know which direction the tension loop is coming from. You just know it's near you. So the only way to really narrow that down is if you corner yourself in the corner of a map, which is a dangerous place to be. So you go to the corner of the shop class in the high school, and okay, he's got to be out.
Could be right in front of me.
Now you're not in a good spot.
You're not in a great spot in order to use it the best way. But it's definitely a super cool system, and there's perks that can allow the monsters to play with that, so they can like the wart can echo, and then when he does that, it deafens all of his movement for the next X number of seconds, and you're like, I have no idea if he's in the room with me or not, and all of a sudden the audio comes back and you hear a leap right next to you, and the monster's right on top of you. So it's a super neat system.
One question I've had asked, and answers as much or as little as you want. People are wondering if this is going to be PC exclusive or if it will ever be on consoles.
We're launching on PC. We're going to be on, like I said, Epic and Steam, and on our own launcher. And if the game's successful, we hope to take it to a lot of other places.
Awesome. This is a question about the game that we played. Because we mentioned it, but we didn't elaborate on it. We mentioned looking for a book. People are wondering what the book we were talking about was.
Yeah, none of you guys got me.
I know.
You guys got me up.
What a shame.
Did you find the book, Kenzo?
Yeah, I found the book right after I died. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a shame.
sad.
Oh, shucks.
So
it's called a book. It's called The Book of the Tech.
No, I can't believe that's the first way we describe it, huh? Oh my!
The first time it's ever been said.
The first time it's ever been said, we call it the Book of the Tech. Great.
And when TechSmith dies, you find this magic book, and you can bring it to where TechSmith's body is, and you can read from the magic book, and TechSmith gets another chance at life.
Okay, all right. Technically, this works with anyone who's died. Okay. It just so
I haven't seen
happens.
that.
We've actually genuinely never tested it on anybody else.
Wow.
Because you only get one use of it in a match, and it's always tech.
Yeah. It's a book. It's called the Book of the Dead. Okay, it's not called the Book of the Tech. And
that sounds like a copyright from Evil Dead. I don't think we should use that. The Book of the Tech sounds better.
Okay,
probably.
Sounds good.
The Techronomicon, is that better?
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Perfect. It's a book you can find.
There's one of them in each level.
Yeah, exactly. One of
them
randomly
located. Yeah,
and it has one use, and you can bring somebody who has completely died. back to life with a small amount of health. So to come back,
Not
into
really
the fight.
back to life, but back to
That's
life.
true. Yeah.
Back to
Lifelike.
undead life. They're
Yeah.
a zombie when they come back. but
Yeah,
yes.
which is really cool. There's literally like
awesome.
your whole body turns into that of a zombie. The way you walk changes. Your skin textures change. It's all really, really cool.
You haven't even
when
seen the latest version, so you don't even know what it does.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. I haven't
Yeah.
even seen the newest one.
Because you wouldn't get Kenzo up.
Yeah. Well.
When you die, you go into the spectral form and you can fly around, and that's the easiest time to find the Book of the Dead. So if you're dead already, you can float around and spend the rest of the match searching for the Book of the Dead. And when you're in that spectral form and you have died, it emits a sound, so you can hear it when you get close to it.
Yeah. And people were probably wondering what that little naked baby was that you're flying around as. Yeah.
Yep. That's
So we have a bunch of lore we came up with, and Zoe came up with all these creepy, weird things. She always says she doesn't like horror movies, but she comes up with the creepiest, weird stuff. So that little naked, infantile, like fetus baby flying around with the stringy hair, we call him Trailer, I think. He's got like videotape hair, and he flies around with his little naked bum, and he flies around creepy. He's a spectral, and spectrals you can buy different ones or unlock different ones, and they're custom your little version of each teen has their own they can unlock and get. And you fly around with a little helper who, when you're down on the ground, you can go and get, we call them orbs, but they're called essence, life essence. When you fly around the game, those little blue orbs that are flying around the level, you collect those and it pre-heals you. So when someone comes to get you off the ground, you can be ready to go up in one little heal bit. Or if you haven't collected any of those, you can they have to spend a little bit more time healing you. So that's like a fun way for you to explore the map, get get yourself pre-healed, and when you're dead, you can still spawn that and go around and search for the book. You can look for the book anytime you want. You can just stumble onto there's a big locked box with the book in it. It's a pretty exciting moment early in a match when you're playing against a good monster and you find the book before you have to hunt for it later.
Yeah.
And if you can't find the book, what do? You
tell everyone that it didn't spawn.
I think there's a bug in this game. It didn't spawn this time, and then you find the book.
Can't find it.
Number one feedback was given by TechSmith. I don't think the book spawned this time, guys. I think there's a bug.
Spawned, guys.
I just hear somewhere in the distance, found it.
I've literally looked everywhere. In the map, yeah.
I've gone around the map 1,000 times.
You guys have broken this one. It doesn't spawn. Yeah.
I'm writing the feedback right now. It didn't spawn this time.
And what sucks is if you die and you search the map for like 3 minutes and find the book, and then somebody else dies, they go, great. They go get the book, unlock the book, which is hard to do. It's 4 skill test challenges to get. Then they go get the other guy up, and then you're like still laying there on the ground crying and sad. You can still spectate and watch, but it's always sad when they don't use the book on you. Oh, there's a cat. Look at that, Vanguard. There's a cat in the shot. Sorry, I was distracted by the cat.
And I saw somebody ask if you can use voice chat when you're dead, and you can still voice chat. You can spectate the other players.
You can even ping your location. You can use your body as a marker in the map to watchtower to see to check. But the one thing you can't do is when you're a spectral at any time in the game, you're flying around as that little naked baby or any other spectral, you can't see the monster. So it doesn't allow you to just fly around the map, find the monster, and follow him around and tell your teammates where he is. He can't see you, and you can't see him. And every time the monster gets hit by a weapon, I guess we haven't really talked about how the weapon system works, but the very first time the monster gets hit by one of the stigmas, one of the weapons, they go incorporeal. They become like a ghost. And when the minute they're a ghost, they can no longer hear or see the teens, and they can fly really fast, and they respawn and rematerialize in the level. Same thing happens when you're a spectral. You become... you're in the beyond, which we call the beyond, the dimension that's creating this movie world. You're in the sort of essence of the movie world before it's formed, and you're this little ghost creature, and you fly around in that. You can't cheat in that mode. So you can still talk to your friends and say, hey guys, I found the book. It's over here, for like a couple minutes. And but you can't. You can still watch the teens run around if you're in a spectral mode, but you can't actually cheat and help them out at all, other than unless you're like in your body, which is just like this weird.
Yeah, you can act
corpse.
like a sentry.
Yeah.
If you die in the
Yeah,
courtyard,
basically.
you can see from your body at that point.
Yeah.
Just a dead body with the eyeballs looking around.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Hey guys, I'm dead, but there's a monster right here.
Don't come to the courtyard. That's a good point. We didn't really discuss about the weapons and stigmas and stuff like that. Chris, you want to go into a little bit? Somebody also asked about what the giant blue sphere I was using that I rammed into Vanguard with.
You had the shock sphere?
Yeah, I had the shock sphere. So yeah, I think probably going into a little bit about the weapons and kind of what that's all about with the game.
There's 4 categories for weapons. I'm gonna get the names completely wrong. Kenzo, help me out on this. There's
I'm gonna launch the game just to make sure we get this right.
Okay, there's an electric station, which I think we call shock. There's fire, which I think we call burn.
All right, we have burn, we have shock, we have purify, and we have curse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purify
So
and curse. Yeah.
purify is our holy style weapons. Curse is our sort of evil magic, like supernatural weapons, occult weapons. Then fire and electricity are those ones. Burn and shock are pretty much self-explanatory. So for each of those weapons, right now there's 3 different types of weapons you can build in each of those categories. So for your example, you were building an electric weapon, a shock weapon, and you built something called a shock sphere. That's not the very first. The weapons actually unlock as you play the game. So the very first one you get is a Zapper 2000, which is sort of a 1970s sort of like sci-fi zapper that you would see in an old school movie. And you've got this old school retro zapper that shoots got a counter on it, so you can actually count how many bullets you have to shoot with. And I think you need about 9 direct hits on the monster to kill it. So
9 hits to kill, yeah.
Yeah, and you can throw weapons away at any time if you want. Like if you have 3 hits left on that, you can throw it away and build a new weapon. But you also can just keep it around, use the last shot, scare the monster. I actually did that in the map against Vanguard. I only had 4 shots left, and I just kept shooting a volley at him every once in a while to make him think I had more shots than that. And
it worked.
I know you did. You totally turned tail and ran. So you backed off. So I was like, if he only knew my count of So
I have no idea. I just have
the one. The one you built was it's a we always call it the hamster ball. It's like a giant like ball of electricity you build. It's actually an umbrella that you've home crafted stuff onto to make this weird shield. And when you engage the shield, you start moving at normal speed, and as you keep moving, you increase in speed as you go, and you're kind of totally protected. You only have a very short shelf life in that thing, like 30 seconds or something, and you are completely deaf of the monster's foot. We used to allow you to hear the foot noises of the monster, but you can't hear anything. It's just completely, and it makes a ton of noise. So even if your teammates are saying he's over in the cafeteria, you have no idea, because all around you, like, you can't hear anything. And if you have line of sight, it's great. But if they disappear into like a basement or into a corner or something like that, it really allows you to or it really allows the monster to get away and have a chance to get away. It's not, but he can't howl if he's the werewolf and knock you out of that thing. You're protected by the electricity, so that's a cool weapon.
I think Vanguard tried to howl me when I was in it. It looked like you did a howl when I was in there.
There was a couple, there's a couple of points where I was either howling right. I was when you guys were close to stations, just trying to see if I can get you through the walls.
Yeah,
and just kind of weed you out across the corners. I did that when you were up in stage. You were hiding by the holy, and then I saw you run through the door.
The best thing is the monsters. Yeah, when that electric ball is chasing you and then he takes off some other direction.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, seeing, oh God, I'm alive still. It's weird seeing you're a werewolf and you're hiding in the corner going, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. I'm a powerful monster, but not right now. Yeah. And then when it runs out right at the last second and you're chasing, some chases are epically long and you're just going, please don't run out as you're chasing that monster. And you got that little burst. He uses his berserk and tries to run away from you. There's so many variant versions of all of this that that's why it's so different every time. It's just, yeah. And then the third weapon in the electric one, this is gonna take a while, Ken's, you're gonna have to tag you in on some of these things. The third electric weapon,
I can just show them.
We could go through a speed thing.
Sure, show us some stuff, Kyle. Don't break it. Don't leak anything.
Without leaking anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt.
If anything gets leaked, it's no longer my fault.
It's on your stream.
That's all I have to
on
be.
Your stream.
It can't be my fault if it happens at this point.
How do we can't see yours? We can't. You'd have to watch his stream in order to see this deck. I don't know how that would. Otherwise, I can't see anything.
I think you.
Oh, there it came up. It came up. Yeah.
All right. Is it shown correctly?
No, on tech stream there's nothing, but on our Discord.
I
there's
think
Yes.
Tech has to view.
Yeah, Tech has
the
to do it on
stream.
his end.
Okay, here, let me do this.
There's some technical errors here.
Boop. There we go. That's looking much better.
There. Oh, my. Look at that.
There we go. See, isn't that nice?
All right. So we were talking about shock, the second weapon on the list. Thanks, Kyle. Now this is all.
There we
The
go.
other weapon in
Rusty
the shock
fire.
category is a remote control helicopter you can fly around, and it has like a little like Tesla coil thing on the front that can shoot. It can fly for like a minute. It actually can fly a long time, but the minute you start shooting that weapon, it depletes the battery crazy fast. And you can go and shoot the monster, and the monster can just smack it out of the air and destroy it, which happens in tighter spaces all the time. In the open, the monsters hates it more than anything, but in a tight basement or something like that, they can really choose to like fight the helicopter. So yeah, those are the three
Freaking out
electric ones.
about the frame rate. The frame rate is Discord, not the.
That's just the frame rate. The
Yeah,
frame
there's
rate
nothing
Discord.
to do
You can
about
see
that.
we're all good. The stream frame is totally good. It's just Discord. Discord doesn't like to stream.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So I guess we can talk about Kenzo. You can talk about one of the other categories.
You want to go into fire, I guess? Burn?
Or
Cool. We've got the flamethrower. The flamethrower has a slower start. It's kind of like our cross equivalent. So all of the weapons on the leftmost side are your starter weapons. They're the most intuitive weapons to use. They're just kind of like point and click weapons. And so that the flamethrower is the cross sort of analog, and it has a slower startup time than the cross, but it has a longer range, and it sort of has this sweeping fire effect. So, yeah, that's basically a point and click. Catch the evil with the flame, and then start it up. And then the one next to that, got the firebomb. So this is like a Molotov cocktail. I think you saw. Did we use them in that match? I think.
Yeah,
we
I got a
did.
kill. I got a kill with it.
Yeah, you threw one.
Yeah,
at me.
so that's why I don't remember, because we got it so early.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
the firebomb is a one-time use thing. So you build it, you have one shot, you throw it. This is why fire is hard to get a hit with, because everyone's just building Molotovs and chucking them
Yeah,
at the
and chuck
ceiling
it
all
up
the
and
time.
does.
Yeah. But it lands and then it spreads flames wherever it hits, and then it sort of falls down. And then the next one is the sunstone. So the sunstone is really interesting in that you get this ring that sort of spawns in this crystal, this sun crystal, and it's like an AOE effect. It's an area denial weapon. So you place this sunstone down, and there's like this sphere that's created from that sunstone. And
like a
whenever
turret.
the evil,
Yeah.
whenever the monster is inside that radius, it notifies the user, and they can start firing the weapon, and it shoots a beam from the middle of that to the monster. So you place down like this area that's dangerous for the evil to walk through.
Yeah, I'll cover the purify ones, I guess.
Cool.
I think you saw some crosses in that game we played. The cross is, like I said, the first weapon we made, and it's kind of like a flashlight. You shoot the holy essence of power out of the cross. It makes a big sort of range that shoots out and hits the monster. You have to keep the monster inside that light for a few seconds to kill them or stun them. And second weapon is a slingshot that shoots little holy hand grenades. They sing when you shoot them, and they make a little and they hit things. And we've got for all of these ones, you can change the skins and the look and the feel of all of them. But you shoot these little grenades. It comes with 2 grenades because it's different than like whipping the Molotov. The Molotov hits the ground and spreads out all over the place and does a lot of damage. These ones do a much more focused pin attack, and hitting the monster directly is like a dead hit, but hitting around them, they have to be pretty cornered in or tight to where they are in order to get a hit on them. So it's a little bit more tricky, but with the 2 of them, it allows you the 2 shots at that to really get that. The third one is an interesting one. I think somebody was using this in the match.
I used it, yeah.
Yeah,
I used it.
it's an interesting weapon. If you just build it, it's a sacred staff. If you just build it, it starts just on its own charging up and filling up. But if somebody in the map is injured or you're injured, you have to heal that person to charge it up. So it does require healing normally, like it draws from the power of you healing somebody to charge it. And once it's charged, you can take that energy that you stored in the weapon and shoot it back at the monster, which is quite a powerful beam when you get it there. But it's a quicker weapon to build, but it requires a secondary effort to charge it, which makes it more challenging.
Yep.
Curse? Want to go for the curse one?
Yeah, so we got Curse Sword. It's the first one up here. So this one is I think you guys probably saw it in the trailer and a few other things.
I actually used this
basically-
to. I actually got Van with this.
Got the kill with this.
yeah,
that was
you
it,
were
yeah.
you were cornering.
Yeah,
it. That was
exactly.
a
Just
perfect example
slowly
of how
slicing
it works.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rub it in
so-
the neck, that's fine.
So you slice to the air and it shoots a beam out from wherever you're aiming. And while the monster is standing inside that beam, it takes damage, right? So it's not like you hit him twice sort of thing. He has to stay inside the beam for a sustained amount of time. So it's a really good zoning tool, like you saw Tech using. He was cutting Vanguard off on the right side, then the left side, then the right side, then the left side. So Vanguard had less and less room to move around. The monster can push through it, but as they're pushing through, they're slowed and they take a little bit more damage. So you can kill the monster with 2 swings as long as they stand inside those 2 swings for a sustained amount of time, right? But yeah, so that's how that one works. Then we got the Enchanted Eye after that. So this is you summon this eye by reading off an ancient enchantment. And this portal opens and this eye comes through, then you possess this eye and you can fly it around, and you get a hit with it by running into the evil. So your FOV changes, and you lose sound as well, so you can't hear anything. But you're flying around very, very quickly with a different FOV trying to run into the monster.
Yeah, I forgot to say earlier with the helicopter that when you were using the helicopter, your body stays in one location, and the helicopter flies away third person, and you're flying this helicopter around the map, but the monster can see you standing there using a remote control, and you have no idea if he's near your body, and just run up and smack you, and it's the worst feeling in the world when they pull you back to your body that way.
Yep.
It's the best feeling if you're a monster and you see someone, you have a chance to hit their body. And the same thing happens with the eye, that you're standing there. In that case, the helicopter has a remote control. It goes click, 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 whir, click. It makes some noises. But the scroll that he reads with the eyeball is like a loud Latin like spell you're reading out, and it leaves you very vulnerable. Yeah.
Then the final weapon is the Enigma. So this is like a little talisman that you hold, and it's similar to the Sacred Staff in that once you build it, it's not fully charged. It's not ready to use right away. You actually have to charge it, and it's charged based on the tension loop. So if you can hear the monster near you, then you can charge the talisman. You can charge the Enigma. So if you're crouching in a corner and you're hearing it, then you can charge it. But it makes you very vulnerable because you have to be near him in order to finish charging it.
The fastest way to charge it is to stand directly across from him in a room and hold it up, and he actually gets a big outline around him while you're charging him. But if the monster ever sees you channeling that, and he can actually hear it or sees you doing that, he just feels like you're violating him and wants to kill you more than anyone in the map. So it's a risk reward. And I forgot to say with the shock sphere that you made, Tech, it's another one that builds really fast. The basic umbrella part of it, but you have to run around at 3 locations in the map and find an electrical station to charge it up. And if multiple people build them at the same time, those stations take a little time to come back to life after you've used the power up from them. So you have to like make a path through the level. But the nice thing about those weapons are like the secondary charge weapons is they don't lock you to a station when the monster's hunting for you. So say it's down to electric and that's the last weapon the monster needs, you can go and build a shock sphere pretty quick, and then you can go around the map and charge it at different places where he's not looking for you all the time, which which really is a nice place to be instead of being at a station and you can just hear the monster coming toward you. It gives you a little bit of safety, a little bit of distance. So that
I guess one thing also that I don't know if we actually explicitly stated is like the defeat condition for the monster. Like it's like how do you beat the monster? How do you win as a team kind of thing? We know we have all these weapons and all that stuff, but you guys want to go into detail a little bit more about how you actually win as the monster or win
Kyle,
as
do you want to take
teams?
this one?
Yeah, so the general premise is kill or be killed. So with, sorry, I'm gonna actually stop streaming here real quick, just so I don't accidentally click something.
Thanks for sharing.
So the general premise with playing as the teens is you got to kill the monster. And so you achieve that by landing a successful hit with one of each stigma type. So that means you need one hit with, as we did in that game, we got a hit with the Molotov, we got a hit with the Shock Sphere. Our Purify hit was with the Slingshot, and our Curse was with the Sword. So once we achieve all 4 of those, that's our victory condition. Likewise for the monster, their whole job is just to kick the crap out of us. And so
They don't actually win by killing you all, but they can kill everyone on the team.
Yeah.
They actually win by getting everyone incapacitated on the ground because you can't get yourself up without someone else helping you. So the minute he can have all 4 of us just crawling around and we're dead. That ends the match for us. It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen.
Yeah. So that's I thought that was important to.
One important thing about the weapons, like if you hit somebody with a weapon, a monster with a weapon, let's say we hit him with the Shock Sphere, you could build another Shock Sphere. You could build another electric weapon. There's nothing holding you back from that. They become what we call like a secondary weapon or because you can use them to stun the monster. So they can't make the monster go incorporeal and he doesn't reform, but you can give him like a couple seconds of stun. And if you can stun him and another player's got the kill weapon, they can run in and use the kill weapon. So
Yeah. If you hit him with a shock weapon, boom, dematerializes. Right. You've killed you've done one of the hits, and then if you hit them with shock weapon again, they just fall down and they're stunned for a little bit, which really sets you up to there's a lot of like co-op team play where you're like, I've got a stun weapon that I feel very confident I can stun him with, and you go with your teammate to be like, I'll stun him so you can guaranteed get that next lethal hit.
It's guaranteed. It works perfectly every time. We've never messed that up.
Never messed it up.
We've never done a wrong order of operations. We've never shot both weapons at the same time while the Wart's got his armor up. We've never. It's flawless every time. It's a perfect strategy.
Yeah, absolutely.
We should release that video, Kyle. The Molotov.
Okay. Yeah, at some point we will.
Tech, I don't know if you want to keep asking questions or if you're crazy enough, we could play another match.
I know. I've seen
a
lot
Wart
of people
match on the facility, maybe.
I mean, I don't know if people really want to watch that. Do people interested in watching one more match?
I don't.
Okay, yeah, I think people are looking relatively interested in another match. I would love to play one more game. I would.
I could play this all day.
I know,
can see
right?
one teen in queue only. I'm only the one searching right now.
All right, let me transition to my
all right.
slideshow so I can hide everything that we're supposed to hide.
You want to be monster this game, Tech?
Ooh, I could show a monster.
We didn't say monsters are
perspective.
first person, and teens are third person.
Yeah. We could show me playing a monster game.
Do you know how to play the Wart character? Are you familiar?
Am I familiar with the Wart character? It's only my main.
Oh, is it?
I mean, basically, yeah. Okay, so we are there. I'll put this.
313 just asked, does anyone have a PC?
We should have turned 313 off for this, man.
I think
No, it's
313
perfect.
wants. He wants to play. He wants to get in on some games. You should buy 313 on the PC.
I'm sending 313 the first beta code.
Oh God, no. Okay, let me fire this up.
Hit that
That's how he
switch.
leaves his cage. That's how he finally becomes
Sentient,
a
self-aware.
real boy. Yeah.
I'm a real boy. All right, let me just move some things around here. Make sure I don't spoil anything. Okay, I will be turning that off. Okay, that looks pretty good. Play as monster.
Monster.
Choose the Wart. Okay.
So your stream won't be able to hear us talking to you, right? during
That's
the match?
right. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
It'll be just me talking to chat, explaining just why and how I'm dominating you guys so hard.
Perfect. Yeah.
That is certainly
We'll-
a narrative to push.
We will talk nothing but niceties about you.
Okay,
the entire
good.
Time. Mm-hmm.
haven't played Evil in a little while. I'm more than just
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit. I'm a little bit anxious. Okay, I'll mute and deafen in Discord.
I'm gonna do this.
All right.
Right, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Mhm.
I shall ready up.
Try to move my mic out a bit so it's not so broken.
Should I change characters?
I was actually
We
just gonna do
have-
it.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Okay, yeah.
One of you
that
should.
makes-
So, oh yeah, no, never mind. Chat can't see this.
Hands are optional.
I've got to red ranks in before. Yeah, sure. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Imagine
You'll need it.
red
Baron,
ranks and every
you got this, Tech.
survivor has 10 flashlights.
Everyone on the dev team's cheering for Tech right now.
Good.
Oh, 100%.
I need it. I need that. All right. Loading screen is okay to look
I'm
at.
pretty sure the entire dev team is in text chat right now.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So we can turn this off.
Don't worry, we won't screen
Nope.
peek. We'll stop screen peek.
Sorry.
Actually,
Oh. They want to do a gamba.
A gamba? Sure, you can do a gamba. All right, 1 second, chat. We need to go here for a sec. And I need to, oh God, do this, and then I need to do this, and I need to do 1 sec, chat. I need to do that. Oh, it worked. Whoops. Okay, well, it's working now, chat. I don't know why I thought it wasn't working. Okay, it's transitioning. It's transitioning. Okay. Okay, that looks much better. Okay, chat. I am now playing as the wart. Oh God, I gotta turn my sensitivity down. Oops, apply. Okay, that's better. Okay. They all have weapons by now? Yeah, they definitely all have weapons by now. So I'm playing as Wart. Little monster man. I'm actually going to turn up my sound because I need to be able to hear where they are. So I'm going to listen for... Oh, God. Okay, there's somebody with a cross already, of course. So here's how I find people. Echolocate. And now I can see the echoes of where everybody was a couple seconds ago. They're not live. That's just where they were 4 seconds ago. So that's how I know kind of where to go around. Okay, great. Somebody's trying to kill me already. So I'm going to armor up to protect myself from a hit. Ooh! I heard somebody else right here. Yeah, that's... Ah! Woo! I got a hit. So when I hit them, I roar. I like look up and roar. And that gives them the chance to get away, but they're trying to hit me with the cross. I'm going to armor up here in a sec. See if I can hit them. No. Not quite. See if I can bait them downstairs. Somebody's working on a cross. This map is amazing. Oh, I heard somebody there. Heard a footstep. I heard a foot. Let's see where they are. Oh, I knew I heard someone. They were right there. Yeah. That's a noisemaker. When I walk by it, they can now see where I am. So I don't want to give them any useful information. Someone was working on a cross over here. They're not working on it anymore. No one's coming. Oh, I heard someone move. Where are they hiding? So that slows them down. And then I get a hit. Now we can see which way they went. They went back that way. Someone definitely has a weapon. Woo! Almost got me with that one. Okay. Let's see if we can bait the other shot out. Oh, now I'm nervous. I don't know where they are. I'm nervous. Oh, I'm enraged. So when I'm enraged at the bottom of the screen, that means that when I hit somebody, even if they're perfectly healthy, they'll go down. Now, if they hit me, I'll lose my rage. It's basically... Okay. They're all healing up over there. They're all gonna have weapons for sure. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so close. Ha! Woo! No! Oh god. Okay, 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 we got this, we got this. Oh, okay, watch this. You want to see something cool? Ah! Yeah! Yes! That's how we do that. So I used my leap to climb up the stairs really fast and got him. Oh, they just healed him right there too. I hear them running. They stopped running, so they probably are hiding somewhere nearby. They might have gone down the stairs. No, I still hear someone. Ooh, I lost my armor. That means that I'm vulnerable to a hit. The dark shard is interesting. So this is something that I'm going to go for. When I get the dark shard... Oh, wait. We're going to wait a sec. If I get the dark shard, I get wall hacks, basically. So oh, someone's coming. Yep. Nice try. Now I have the dark shard. Now I just get to see them through the walls. And either side can get that. Anyone can get the dark shard and get wall hacks on the other people. But now I can see where they are the whole time. For about a minute or so. What is he? He's holding a Molotov? There's no way you can hit me. There's no way you can hit me. Oh! Ah! Ah! Got him. Oh, no! No! Oh. They got a hit. So now I lost my little lightning stigma up at the top. Now I'm in spectral form. I can move around real quick. Now let's see where they are. Oh, very close. Gotta check all the little corners. There's no scratchy scratchies. Oh, I saw. Oh, I don't think it doesn't look like he has a weapon. Oh, that person does. Where did you go? I heard them running. They're upstairs. Are they downstairs? They're downstairs. They have a weapon though. So we got to be kind of careful. Oh God. Woo! All right, let's armor up. See if we can close the distance while the armor's up. Oh God. Oh, used a pop can. Ah! Oh no. Ah! No. Oh, get out of here. No. Oh. They got it. They got the fire hit. Okay, now which station are they? Probably crafting at a holy station. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Where are they hiding? Over there. Oh, I hear somebody coming. Oh! Oh boy. Someone hiding right in here. Yep. Don't do it. Don't do it. Woo! Okay. Do the weapons run out of shots? They do. Yeah, they run out of ammo. And then they have to build a new one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're all ahead of me. Looks like people are going to craft. Oh, I see you there. I see you there. Where'd you go? Oh, I saw you. I saw you. Boom. Got him. Oh, not quite, huh? Ooh. Ooh. I think they left. Oh. Okay, there we go. Stairs equals death. It's true. Okay, we're getting some good hits in. We're getting some good hits in. This isn't so bad. Oh, oh no, no, no. No, 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 not on the stairs. Stairs are the most lethal place a monster can possibly be. Always be aware of being on the stairs. That was so close. There's no way you have enough ammo left to kill me. There's no way. You got one swing left. Oh! Oh! Oh, oh, they're out now. Going to the right. Going to the right still. Going kind of through this. They're there. Oh! Did you guys all lose your weapons? Okay, I got Kyle. Let's see where they are now. I imagine they're gonna want to get Kyle back up. There's someone hiding over here, huh? Oh, look what I found! Hey, get back here! So we can't see their actual health? No, we can't see their health. We can see their states. So Kyle's downed. He's incapacitated. Vanguard is injured. Kenzo and Chris are undamaged. You ever watched you play Evil before? Yeah, I haven't played Evil in quite a while now. So this is dusting off the old rust for sure. Uh-oh. Oh! Ah! Oh! Now, I saw someone with a cross over here. They're probably hiding, waiting to ambush me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you know what's coming. Yeah, you want some? What? What are you trying to show me? Now this. Went to the right? Yeah, went to the right. Up. Don't you dare. Oh! No! Oh! Got me. Oh, man. Yeah, they got me. So close. So close. Last one is curse, huh? Where are they hiding? I know they like to hide in here. So the green means I'm armored, and if they hit me with a weapon, it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. Let's go get that dark shard and get our wall hacks downstairs. I hear somebody. Real close. Real close. No. No! Stop that! Give me the dark shard! Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't stop it. You stop that. Stop that right now. Ah! No! No! No!
Good job.
There it is!
Damn it!
So does that guy in your chat who bet 100,000 points on you?
Oh,
Sorry, whoever that is.
Oh, man. Oh.
Good game, man. That was fun.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Jeez.
All right. Couldn't find enough of Chris. All right. Everything is hidden. We're looking good. Excellent.
Ah, that was tense.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
I didn't know you had some technical difficulties at the beginning, and we were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I know. I thought it was showing something it shouldn't, so I freaked out, but it was nothing. So,
Okay.
and then I did have to reset my mouse
These
sensitivity.
Sound like excuses.
Listen, I don't need excuses. I'm extremely good at this game.
Oh man.
Okay, let me just grab this. Okay. And then we can do
One of these.
a little bit of that. Make sure it's not gonna dox me with a terrifying display capture. Yeah, it looks safe. Okay. My information, my banking information, which I keep on my desktop, is completely safe.
Nice.
Good game, guys. That was a lot of fun.
That was really
game,
fun.
man.
That was super fun. Yeah.
Man, wow. The I gotta tell you, Monster feels pretty snappy in this build.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
ooh.
we've changed a lot since you played.
Wow,
it.
yeah.
A little
Ooh.
different.
That felt good. That felt
Yeah.
really good.
It feels like the actions are a lot snappier. The
Ooh, yeah.
you can tell there's like that little bit of
Yeah.
speed
Ooh,
difference.
yeah, it feels crisp. Oh man,
Yeah.
it felt.
We shortened some times on things. Yeah, to make it
Yeah.
a little snappier.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I felt
Jeff.
real lethal.
Jeff, you know Jeff. Jeff is our lead gameplay programmer, and he's the designer of most of the abilities, monsters, and weapons. And he is a big fan of monsters, so he likes to tweak the monsters up a lot. But yeah, I really want to make sure they're competitive and have a good time. And and we took a lot of feedback from the friends and family build where the monsters were just having little things here and there, and he really paid attention to that and dialed things in. So I think it's in a really good space right now.
Yeah, the differences felt subtle but real crisp. Like that was really fun. That was really fun.
I was on my last swing when I got you in that room. By the way.
Were you?
I literally the sword just dissolved in my hand. I was like, I didn't do it, and then all of a sudden it just cut enough.
Yeah, I know. I was just hoping that
greedy on the dark shard, and they're like, don't go for it. He's already on it. I'm like, I don't hear it though.
Yeah, I just about to run out of cross too.
Oh man, I was trying to bait you guys to come around the corner so I could like sneak around and hit you. But when there were two weapons there, it was too much. And I was like, I can't get around the corner now. So just tried to suck against the wall. It's like, don't hit me. Don't hit me.
And I'm yelling at Vanguard, get in there and hit him with the cross. Because you jumped out at me when I first went down there.
Exactly,
so I don't want anything to do with that. Van, you go and deal with the monster. I'll play cleanup crew once you stun him. The stun never happened. Luckily, we had you cornered in there.
Never going to live down that talisman down when you got me with the rage at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, that felt so good.
I got like dirty looks from around the office.
I could tell you were going for the stairs or death kill. So I was
just waiting there.
Death. I know.
I was talking about that.
First cross tech was, man, that was rough.
We threw about 5 Molotovs, I think. There.
Yeah, the Molotovs.
Yeah, I threw one at you when you were on the station when you were on the getting the shard. Did it even get near you? It got to the doorway at least.
I was got to the doorway. It was so funny. I was standing there. I heard the clunk of the Molotov. I was like, I think somebody just threw a Molotov at me.
That's usually, to be fair, that's usually where people when I throw a Molotov.
We have some pretty famous Chris Molotovs internally.
So accurate. So good. Yeah.
Oh man, guys, that was super fun.
Super fun.
Are you known as Tunnel Smith now? I heard that someone.
Okay, listen. Someone today challenged me, and so I unleashed Tunnel Smith one time. Okay, and everyone thinks I'm Tunnel Smith.
I see. Yeah, because you were kind of tunneling Kenzo a bit there.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
I felt like the cornering me was a little personal.
That was so good.
By Exec, he cornered me against the wall and just stood there and let me like stew in it for a couple seconds. And then he finally swung.
I was like, "You think you're hiding right here?"
I think you can see from this level though, we really tried to stay away from like traditional, like just dark, scary horror. Like this one's a really bright level in a lot of ways in most spots. I mean, it has like creepy morgue and some other creepy areas, but it's quite a different look. It's very like that sunset happening in the lobby is just like it's quite bright and epic, and the game doesn't require like that's the cool thing. But we realize is we don't have to like dress the characters in costumes that are like really dark and hiding in like dark corners. We can dress them in really bright, fun costumes because it's small little rooms. You can hide really quickly and hide around things, and we can have bright levels. It doesn't have to always be midnight, which really makes it so we can have a variety of levels. I mean, it's snowing and in a winter like mountain scene in the hotel, right? So it's quite different than the other two maps.
Yep.
I know I've said so many times, and you guys give me so much crap for it, where it's like I'll just stop in the middle of a match and just look at something.
Like, please build something.
What are you doing? He's like, you guys seen this?
I did the same thing too the first time I saw the game. Like we were playing Facility for my first game. And I was like looking at all the details and like botany and stuff like, oh, that looks like the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get the credit for that one. I mean, I wanted to make it dark and moody because that's my thing. I like dark and I'm a big horror movie fan. But E-Man, our art director, is like, I want to have it like, I want to have the sun setting. I want to have it like, I want to make it like a vision that you're looking out into this world that's quite different. And I didn't know if it would be scary or work, but I mean, you're getting chased by a monster through that lobby. It's scary as hell.
It is
moody to make it that way. And I think our environment artist did such an amazing job of making it look like I feel like I've lived in these buildings. Like they feel real to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we're
Absolutely.
really
In there,
successful, we
feel
can
like a
build
world
out
of their
one of
own.
the maps in real scale. I want to do that.
Yeah, that would be
Oh.
amazing.
That would be pretty cool.
We'll start with a room. But yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Any questions, or do you want to wrap it up? What do
I
you think?
think it might be time to start wrapping it up. We've
Oh.
answered a bunch of questions. We've played a couple of games. I'm getting.
We've noticed that a lot of people have started signing up for beta keys already, and please
Yeah.
keep that coming. We want to get a bunch of people in over the next while, so we'll slowly be adding people. And if they're fans of your stream, they're friends of ours. I guess that's how it works. So let's get them in there. So
yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you again so much, both you and Van and everyone else who's been like, we got other streamers and other people who've been playing, and our friends and family, and having you guys there really made us feel like we were ready to show the world the game. And it was scary leading up to today and keeping it secret for so long, and just wondering what people would say.
Yeah.
I've seen some really nice comments, and I'm really happy about that. So we just want to build a game with you guys and make it better all the time. So please give us a chance.
Yes.
Kyle, do you have any social media stuff you need to cover before we go?
Just want to say, thanks to you guys for supporting us through this entire process. And now we get to open up to the world slowly here. So make sure to follow us on Twitter. We have our at Hellbent Games account, as well as at VHS the Game. The second will be our primary source for updates and news about the game, the upcoming beta, all that sort of stuff. Also, make sure to check out our website, vhsgame.com. There's links there to our Discord server. We really want you to join that. There's also a link to register for the beta. Please click that link. Sign up for the beta. We want you in it. We want people to play this game. That's it. That's all I got.
Awesome. I really want to thank you guys for trusting me enough to take part in this and let me have so much fun with this. This has just been such an incredible joy to play and get to know you guys and the team, and just it's been such a wonderful experience. I'm so excited that we get to talk about it now, and
Finally.
oh my god, and going forward we get to play this with all of our other friends.
So I should say, like, you started playing like the Thursday, Friday games and a couple games here and there when you first started.
Yep.
But we started sort of a secret lunch club every day. Well, not so secret. We let anyone play. It was on the server.
Yeah.
But because the servers are up all the time, but we only just organize games on certain days. And you started like, hey, can we play at lunchtime? And it started with just like 4 or 5 of us getting in, and then 5 of us getting a game going. And we had like 20 people in at lunchtimes playing like a little secret lunch club, which is super cool. And you play every single day.
Yeah.
Literally, you leave your stream and say, well, I'm headed over to my secret. You can say where you're headed now, but
exactly.
It's been so much fun having you guys play there.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm excited to see this going forward, and I'm sure we'll be chatting again sometime soon.
Cool. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
I can't thank you guys enough
Thanks,
either.
Dick.
So.
Thanks,
Thanks, man.